Work the runway, sweetie. Sashay, Shantae, 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 Shantae. Hi, y'all. Perignon. Just posting, letting the people on TikTok know that I'm not going live on TikTok ever again. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Hi. I'm also over here on YouTube, so wherever is best for you guys, go on over there. Put your blood type in the comments, please. Put your blood type in the comments, please. Who's my niece talking about? You're so cute. Put your blood type in the comments. Let's go. Let's do it. Dang, what happened on TikTok? If I care to share, they banned my account. I mean, it ain't nothing else to say. They didn't want me talking about what I talk about. So they said, bloop, snip. That's their house. That's their house. So you gotta, ever since they had that little changeover to Facebook, the whole terms of service changed and they no longer allow people to speak freely on that platform. That's all it boils down to. Okay. So I had 187,000 followers. I was bowling one night and I opened up my TikTok and it said, your account has been permanently banned. And I said, well, all right. So I have a secondary account. I'm good, but I'm coughing. I think the air is dry. I don't have any of my humidifiers on. But I have another account and they have an account ban warning on that. So I'm not rebuilding anything on TikTok. For what? And I saw there are so many people whose accounts are being banned. Several people that I follow, accounts are being banned. And they said they're just going to keep making more accounts. Here's something that y'all need to think about. TikTok goes by your IP address. So no matter how many accounts you make, they're still going to ban those new accounts too. So unless you use a VPN, any reason for banning, any reason they want. They don't want anyone talking about the present administration. They don't want anybody talking about anything that they deem as misinformation. They don't want anybody telling people how to cure their diseases or heal their bodies, because where's the money in that? Y'all need to understand the world that we're living in. Some of y'all are still very naive. So if you think that you're going to be able to get around TikTok by just making a new account, I'm telling you what they use. They use your IP address. So unless you are getting a new device or using a VPN or trying to find some way around their stuff, there's no point. I'm a person that I'm just not going to waste my time trying to rebuild something that somebody can come and tear down. This is the same reason I don't work for anybody. There is no job security. There's no such thing as job security when someone can fire you. I've never understood that mindset. I would much rather work for me because I'm not going to fire me. Right? I'd much rather create something of my own than to jump through somebody else's hoops. Does that make sense? I mean, you have to think about, you build something and somebody comes along and tears it down. And then you have no recourse. There's no one you can argue with. There's nobody you can plead your case with. It's just done. So it is what it is. Acceptance is the key to happiness. You have your little pity party. You work through your feelings, and then you move on to the next thing. That's it. That's all you can do. That is all you can do. Exactly. You always got to have multiple streams of income. You know how many times I've been fired? I was fired like 10 times. You know what that said to me? I am unemployable. I've been a businesswoman. I've been on my own for 18 years. I am unemployable. Because the whole thing is you bring people into your organization that know how to do what they're hired to do. But you want to micromanage people, or you want people to kiss your butt or whatever. If you hired a person for their expertise in that position that you're hiring them for, let them work. I have made companies that I've worked with millions of dollars. If I can make them millions of dollars, why am I not making myself millions of dollars? Just like I told my sister the other day, I said, type into ChatGTP, what is a very lucrative business? What is a good business for you to have with your level of experience in pharmacy? And it spit out the most amazing business opportunities, businesses that she could start. And I was like, girl, I would get right on that shit, because every last one of the ideas are money makers. Every last one of them. So if y'all are familiar with ChatGTP, I'm telling you, if you ever wanted to own a business, go to ChatGTP. If you haven't been using your ChatGTP, then it doesn't really know you. So you may have to upload your resume and ask ChatGTP, what business could I make with this level of experience in this field? And let it tell you. What is the harm in that? Rather than you sitting around racking your brain trying to figure shit out, ask ChatGTP. It will tell you. Okay. Hi, everybody. I know it's been a minute. I've been very, very busy. Y'all know me. If I disappear for a minute, y'all know I'm in the lab. I'm creating something new. Okay. Y'all know that if y'all don't see me, I'm creating. I'm on 3 hours of sleep right now. 3. But I said, let me go show my people. Let me go show my people what's going on. How y'all doing? So listen, we're going to talk about these blood types today. I want you to get your questions ready, because I know some of y'all got questions. How you doing? I'm doing great. How are you? I know y'all got some questions. So you got your book? Got my book? Great information? Well, yay. Have y'all got the book? Y'all know I have a book called Why Didn't I Know That? And I just put a whole bunch of shit in there that y'all should know. You miss me, I'm right here. How y'all miss me when I'm right here? I'm right here. You got it? Yeah, I just put a lot of references in there, a lot of links in there that you guys can click on and fall down into some rabbit holes. This is how listen, my mindset is always this. Yeah, it's an ebook and it has clickable links in it that you guys can get to all of these research reports and things. So you will know what I know. I am not a gatekeeper. If I find some shit out, I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to tell you where to go find it so you can read it for yourself. So I put all of that in the book. It's on the website, Miss Janice. Go to brewitbaby.com. It's on the front page, brewitbaby.com. Okay. It's called Why Didn't I Know That? Because there's a lot of stuff that at this big age, we don't know. Right? So there you go. As a blood type O, we're going to talk about, why does this keep coming up? I don't understand why this keeps coming up on my screen. Okay. I don't get it. Oh, I did it. It's my fault. My book was on my keyboard. It's my fault. I did it. So listen, if you are a blood type O, I'm going to tell you guys the very common ailments that you guys deal with, what foods are causing those ailments, and what foods can reverse those ailments. Okay. Our whole mindset over here, and the reason that we have this mindset is because everybody that does this way of living and they eat only the beneficial foods for their genetics, meaning for their blood type, has improved their health. Every single person. So you can sit back and say, well, where's the research? And the research is people are literally doing it and changing their lives. That's the research. What y'all need to understand about research is research costs millions of dollars. The reason that y'all don't see a whole bunch of research on stuff is because research costs millions of dollars. Okay? And people don't have millions of dollars to be spending on no research. You can research it yourself. You are going to feel totally different in 7 days. Didn't y'all feel different in 7 days? Some of us felt different in the first 3 days. In the first 3 days, I lost 6 pounds of inflammation, which was enough for me to be able to get up out of the bed because I was so sick. I was bedridden. There's a dog. I don't know where he is, but he's somewhere close. That's all I needed. Okay. When you eliminate the foods from your lifestyle that has caused the problem in your body, then your body is now allowed to heal itself. That's the concept y'all need to grasp, because the only thing that's keeping your body from healing is you. What you are putting in your mouth, present day, is what is hurting you. That is what has created dis-ease in your body. So it's insanity to continue to eat the food that feeds your dis-ease. How do you get rid of the dis-ease? Stop putting those foods in your body. Put the right foods in your body, and now your body can heal itself. Our bodies are fully capable of healing themselves if we get out of the way. How do we stand in the way? Continuing to eat the wrong foods, drinking liquor. Let's just be real, okay? Because liquor don't help nobody, okay? Prescription drugs, which are petroleum-based. So you're literally putting petroleum in your body every day, which is naturally toxic to your body. So the things that you go to the doctor and they give you is what's keeping your body from healing itself up. This is why I got put off TikTok. TikTok, they don't want y'all to know this. They don't want y'all to know that your doctor is keeping your blood pressure high. They don't want you to know that. Okay? So if you have high blood pressure, put it in the comments. We are going to address the high blood pressure issue right now, because high blood pressure, everybody from all of the blood types is dealing with high blood pressure. Okay? If you are dealing with high blood pressure, put it in the comments. Let me tell you what's going on. Okay? Let me tell you what's going on. Share the live, please. Please share the live. Especially those, let me share it too. Those of you on Instagram, just go ahead and share it. Okay? Where is Miss Wendy? Well, I know she's alive because I chatted with her the other day. She keeps missing the lives. Where you at, Miss Wendy? Where you at? Where you at? Boop, 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 boop. And just boop. There you go. So your husband is blood type B and has high blood pressure? No wonder I'm over here. Yeah, because I got put out. I don't know how you share on I think there's a arrow button on YouTube, but I think it goes to your Facebook. So I'm going to share it too. Hold on. I have these two screens here, and this one mouse will go for both of these screens. User opted out of the platform. The action attempted is disallowed because the user is opted out of the Facebook platform. Okay, that's wild. I didn't, but okay. Because I'm actively on Facebook as we speak. Oh, I know why. I'm not in the right profile. So that is correct. Here is what is at the root of your high blood pressure. As much, do you see me on YouTube? Yes, Miss Wendy. Oh, there you are. You're not the Bronx, Wendy. Are you the Bronx, Wendy? Because I'm used to you coming up as the Bronx. That's what it is. But I think that's on Instagram, right? So, oh, good. Just making sure you're here with us. Sugar is at the root of your high blood pressure. Okay. As much as these people have made us believe all these years that salt is what's giving y'all high blood pressure, it's not. It's literally sugar. Okay. At the root of most people's high blood pressure is insulin resistance. Okay. Your body has become resistant to insulin. So what is happening is when you eat carbohydrates, all carbohydrates turn into sugar. And we are eating more carbohydrates and processed foods than ever before in the history of the world. Okay. So whenever you're eating carbohydrates, it turns into straight sugar. So what happens is now your pancreas has to release even more insulin into your bloodstream to try to manage this high level of sugar that you have floating around in your body. Something that you guys need to know is the body already makes sugar. Glucose, that's sugar. Okay. Your body already makes glucose. So there's no need for an external source of glucose in your body. It already takes care of all of that. So anytime you're eating these carbohydrates, you're just inundating your body with sugar. Okay. So now your blood sugar is high. Your pancreas has to release even more insulin into your bloodstream. And if the insulin can't get into your red blood cells, that's what insulin resistance is, because your red blood cells already have insulin inside of it. So there's no more room for the insulin to get inside that red blood cell because it's full. It's already full of insulin. Okay. So once the pancreas releases this insulin into your bloodstream, it doesn't go back. It's just floating around in your arteries and your veins. There's the problem. Okay. Because this insulin just swimming around in your bloodstream, but not getting into your cells, is causing your arteries and your veins to constrict. So your arteries and veins are shrinking. When your arteries and veins shrink, that's what puts pressure on your heart. And that's what sends your blood pressure up. So how do we solve our high blood pressure problem? Stop eating sugar. Looky, it's Mom Trey. Hey, girl, hey. Hi. I made it. I stopped what I was doing so I could come live. Because I was on a roll too, boy. I was on a roll. I'll tell y'all about that in a minute. So that's what's happening. It has nothing to do with salt. Okay. And as a matter of fact, when you restrict your salt intake, it actually keeps your blood pressure high. He has a serious sweet tooth. That's the problem. Well, if you have a serious sweet, first of all, there's no such thing as sweet teeth. There's no such thing as sweet teeth. So whenever somebody says they have a sweet tooth, it's parasites. It's parasites. Parasites is what makes y'all crave sugar. You have a whole colony of worms in your stomach, and they're whispering to you throughout the day, I sure would like a snack. The sweeter, the better. You got any cakes, cookies, and pies? How about some potato chips? It'll be the middle of the night. I sure would like a sandwich. You got any bread? Ooh, how about a pack of noodles? Parasites. Parasites. I just saw a video. I need to share it. I just saw a video yesterday. And the lady said all illness comes from toxins and parasites. Please do not call me Coach Miss Diva. You already know not to do that. Now you're gonna piss me off. Don't call me Coach. I'm not here to coach nobody. What's going on? They say hi, George.
What up?
Do not call me a coach. A coach is out here calling plays. I don't be calling no plays. I don't be calling no plays, boo boo. I'm just gonna give y'all some useful information, and if you use it, great. If you don't, great. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you what's up. That's what's keeping your blood pressure high, y'all. Okay, so how do we get to the bottom of that? Well, I made these 2 detox teas to get them parasites out your gut. I made these. Okay. This is for nighttime. This is for daytime. I am addicted to the daytime tea. Look how red my daytime tea is, y'all. And this was cold brew. I put it inside the little silver thing because I have a silver thing that goes inside of this. And I put cold water in it, that and 2 green tea, caffeinated green tea bags, because I've been living on caffeine lately. And I just let it sit on the counter and it turned this red. I'm telling you right now, I'm in love with that daytime tea. Mixing detox teas, my other tea. Exactly. Put all of them teas in the same pot, sweetie. Here's the nighttime. Fresh brewed. What keeps your blood pressure high is you eating carbohydrates. Just go to the website, go to brewitbaby.com. I have them on flash sale right now. I have them on flash sale right now. Okay. So, hold on. Let me see what I got them priced at. Just for y'all today, I'm going to lower the price. Hang on a second. Hang on before y'all go over there. Let me go on in here. Make it even better. Make it even easier for you. Yes, brewitbaby.com. Hold on a minute. Let me change this price right fast. I'm going to put it down to $16.99. It was $19.99. Okay. That's the daytime. Let me find the nighttime. Hold on. Let me give y'all a discount because y'all need to get them damn parasites out your gut. $16.99. Boom. Done. Go get it. Okay, brewitbaby.com. Let me make sure. Let me see if there's a bundle. Hang on a minute. Detox tea. Because if there's a bundle, I need to change the price. There is a bundle deal for $79. You get the 2 teas and the prebiotic probiotic. What will help shrink fibroids? Stop eating chicken. Stop eating any food that raises your estrogen, because that's how you got fibroids. Estrogen creates growths in the body. Fibroids, cysts, polyps. Okay. We've had several women that have shrunken their fibroids naturally, and a couple of them didn't have to have hysterectomies. Simply by eliminating chicken. First and foremost, no chicken. The things that raise your estrogen is chicken, which is the number 1, oats, liquor, soy if you are blood type B and O, stress. Okay. What I miss? Did I miss anything? I think that's it. Okay. So there's a bundle deal with the daytime tea, parasite purge, which is a capsule, and our prebiotics. That's on sale for $79. And then the ultimate bundle is our ultra detox, which is next level. Just want y'all to know that, because that also binds and eliminates heavy metals and toxins from your body as well. So you get the daytime tea, the nighttime tea, and the ultra detox for $79. Okay. That cleans out everything. You don't need them both, but why not? I drink my daytime and my nighttime, because y'all have to understand, parasites are everywhere. They're not just in your food. You can catch parasites from other people. That's why I don't touch people. Y'all didn't know that? You can get parasites off a doorknob that somebody with parasites has touched. Did y'all know that? You're going to love it because the flavor is amazing. Okay. So you have to actively detox every day. This is not a joke. That lady literally said all diseases. I lowered the price. I have heard papaya seeds rinse parasites. Is that true? Yes, if you're a certain blood type, though. Like your husband is blood type B. That would work for him. But you also have to be careful with that, because y'all take shit too far. Y'all take shit too far. Pumpkin seeds also eliminate parasites. Okay. I've seen people go too far with papaya seeds. Like, you should not be sitting up eating a spoonful of papaya seeds. Okay. When I would do papaya seeds, I would blend them up with the papaya and mix it in together with some other juice, because papaya seed, first of all, and y'all also need to know this too. If you are pregnant, do not ever eat papaya seeds, because you might lose that baby. That has been used in primitive times to cause elimination. Go look it up. It'll tell you on Google, if you are pregnant, do not eat no papaya seeds. Okay? Y'all need to know what y'all putting in your mouth. That's why I come here. Y'all need to know how this stuff works. What should I buy today? I'll get it. Your blood type A. Listen, I have some amazing new products, especially for blood type A. Okay. I just came out with one of my all-time favorite products is NAD. Okay. NAD is this powerful coenzyme, but what makes the product even better, it's called NAD plus. What makes the product even better is that it has two of my favorites enzymes in it as well, which is quercetin and resveratrol. That is definitely going to help blood type A's. The reason is blood type A, you came back and I lowered price. Get it for the lower price. Did you get it for the regular price? Because if so, I'll just adjust it. If you got it for the price before I changed it, I'll just adjust it. Don't worry about it. Listen, blood type A ages faster than all the other blood types. Okay. NAD is an anti-aging supplement, is an anti-aging coenzyme. You guys age faster. So anything that you guys can do to slow down your aging process, green tea also helps with that. Okay. The site is brewitbaby.com. Let me show you what it looks like. So Brew It Baby. If you paid already, I'll just refund the $6. Don't worry about it. That's what I'm saying. Just send me a message and I'll send you your difference back. Okay. Resveratrol is an amazing coenzyme. Is amazing. And that's something that every blood type A should be taking. Every blood type benefits from it, but A really benefits from it. A and AB, which is me. Resveratrol is an anti-aging thing. Where do you get resveratrol? Naturally, wine grapes. Everybody always talks about how healthy wine is for your heart and all these other things. Well, purple fruits and vegetables have quercetin. So red onions, you may call them purple onions. Red onions, wine grapes. What else is resveratrol really super potent in? Hold on a second. And I will tell you. So resveratrol can be blueberries, cherries. Resveratrol is a natural antioxidant and polyphenol found in plants like grapes, peanuts, and berries. It is produced by plants as a defense against pathogens and injury. The benefits of taking it, it's anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and neuroprotective effects. It plays a role in preventing certain diseases and supporting weight management. Okay. But really good for your heart, really good for inflammation, improved blood sugar control. Okay. Quercetin, I take every day. I used to sell it, but my manufacturer stopped selling it. And I will tell you what's so great about it. We still do have a product that has quercetin in it, our Guardian, but we're sold out. Quercetin is a plant-derived flavonoid and pigment found in many fruits, vegetables, and medicinal plants. It's known for its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, and is often used as a dietary supplement in functional medicine. It's found in apples, berries, cherries, citrus fruits, grapes, green tea, onions, red wine, and St. John's worts. Okay. The main use of quercetin: they scavenge particles in the body known as free radicals, which damage the cell membranes, tamper with DNA, and even cause cell death. I take quercetin every day because it also breaks down mucus in the body. Okay. So those two things together, chef's kiss. So you guys can look up NAD. I loved it. I'm gonna find another manufacturer for that. But go look up NAD, the letters NAD, and you'll see all of the benefits. But they're also on the website too. Okay, so just go read up on it. But I always encourage you guys to do your own research. But the website, I think we have 130 products. So if you're dealing with PCOS, I have 2 new products out for that. Inositol and berberine will help you with all of your PCOS symptoms and your irregular period and your mood, depression and anxiety and all these other things, the hair growth. So in the last week, I put out 4 new products. Then we have 2 menopause products. The other menopause product that I just put out last week is called Menopause Vitality. So all of those symptoms that go along with being in menopause, that will help. Okay. So as a blood type A, resveratrol, we have resveratrol by itself, or you can get the NAD. Our mineral drops, our ultra mineral drops for blood type A. The reason this is good, it goes in your water or whatever you're going to drink. Okay. The reason this is good is because blood type A is always mineral deficient. And mineral deficiencies will cause your body, yes, NAD. It's called NAD plus. Mineral deficiencies are first of all at the root of mental illness. Hey, Lourdes. At the root of mental illness is mineral deficiencies. But also when you have mineral deficiencies, your body will feed on your bones and your teeth. This is why blood type A has a lot of bone issues. Hi, Miss Thelma. This is why blood type A has a lot of bone issues. My hair has never grown back past my neck over the past 15 years, never braided it. Any ideas? Ma'am, you need to be eating for your blood type. Hair issues come from bad bacteria in your gut. Okay. Alopecia and all those things come from bad bacteria in your gut. So a lot of the products on the website are broken down by blood type. So if you go to the site, in the search bar, put in blood type, whatever, blood type O, all the products that go with blood type O will come up. All the products with blood type A will come up. So some of the products are specific to your blood type, and the rest will say it's for all blood types. So you can search the site based on your blood type, okay? So does everybody understand why your blood pressure is high? We good on that? All right, let's get into the number one problem food. This applies, in my opinion, everyone should stop eating this. Okay? In my opinion, everyone should stop eating wheat. Okay? These first three things that I'm going to mention, these first three things that I'm going to mention are diabolical, because they are pushed on us by every single corporation in this country. And I don't think that you guys think about what these things are doing in your body. Like, you have these illnesses, but you don't know what's causing them. Well, wheat is the first one. Okay. And wheat is in every processed thing, damn near. Okay. Listen, it's bigger than y'all saying I'm allergic to gluten. Well, thank you. It's bigger than that. It's not just the gluten. It's the wheat, all of it. Okay. The first thing that happens to your body when you're a blood type O and a blood type B especially is inflammation. You guys probably view it as bloating, right? Oh, I'm so bloated. Well, when you're bloated, that means your intestines are swollen. A violent inflammation happens when you consume grains as a blood type O. At the root of all of your problems as a blood type O is sugar. You want to know why you have the ailments that you have? You want to know why you're not feeling your best? Sugar. Blood type O cannot tolerate sugar in any way, shape, or form. That's your problem. This is why blood type O does so well with carnivore diets, Atkins, paleo, because you guys are the original carnivores. Your body doesn't need all these fruits and vegetables that we have been, and grains that we have been brainwashed into believing are so healthy for us. They are at the root of our problems. If you are blood type O, your body don't need no vegetables and fruits. Not really. Outside of onions, outside of pineapple. That's it. Okay. So if you're having any issues, it's because of your side dishes. And the thing is, y'all gave up red meat and kept eating the side dishes. They're shook, ma'am. I'm beginning to think you're a bot. Okay. Because if you don't know that honey and syrup is sugar, honey and syrup is sugar, sweetie. If it's sweet, it's sugar. If it is a potato, a bread, a baked good, it is sugar. Okay? Anything made from flour, it's sugar. Because the minute you eat it, it turns into sugar in your body. That's what y'all are not, that's what's not connecting for y'all. When something is sitting on your counter, the nutritional value of that thing that's sitting on your counter is different than when it gets in your body and starts being processed. Why can't I see the other comments? I don't know. Okay. You said cookies are just powder? Okay. So anywho, the number two thing that happens to your body when you consume wheat is it converts your happy hormones into anger and aggression hormones. So now you're eating all this wheat. Did y'all know that 50% of all Americans is clinically depressed? Did y'all know that? clinically. That means you go to the doctor to get something for your depression. Ask yourself why you're so depressed. What'd you eat today? What did y'all eat today? For those of you that are new to this information, what did you eat today? What'd you eat for breakfast? Because every breakfast food that y'all consumed is made from wheat. Your avocado toast, your cereal, your pancakes, your waffles, all of that stuff is made from wheat. All your breakfast food is made from wheat. How about root vegetables, plantains, potatoes? Y'all can't have that. What do potatoes turn into? I know that y'all are very emotional about these potatoes, but what does it turn into, boo-boo? Sugar. You want to know why your blood pressure's high? Potatoes, plantains, green bananas. Okay? So listen, when you consume wheat, it converts your dopamine and your serotonin into norepinephrine and noradrenaline. They don't love you back though. They y'all love these things, but they don't love you back. I don't ever want to be in an unrequited relationship with food. Whatever food I eat, it needs to benefit me. It needs to nourish me. It needs to fuel me. It needs to heal me. There's no point in eating a food that does not heal you, because every food that you eat is either healing you or killing you. Every single thing that you put in your mouth is either healing your body or killing your body. Everything. So I hope that will make you guys more conscious of what you put in your mouth. That's like putting the wrong gas in your car. You're never going to do that. You're never going to. If your car requires super unleaded, you are not going to put no regular gas in your car. If your car requires Supreme, you are not going to put no regular old gas in your car. So why are you putting the wrong shit in your body? Hey, Malika, you can trade that car in. You can't trade this body in though. This is it. The third thing that happens when you consume wheat, and this is diabolical. The third thing that happens when you consume wheat is it literally stops your body's ability to absorb minerals and nutrients from other foods. Your body no longer has the ability to absorb minerals and nutrients from other foods. So now you're mineral deficient. Mineral deficiencies is what is at the roots of mental illness. Your depression, your anxiety, your bipolarism, your schizophrenia, your ADHD, your autism. Everybody and their mama on the spectrum. Where'd that come from? All of a sudden, everybody and their mama on the spectrum. Was nobody on nobody's spectrum in the 70s? Was nobody on nobody's spectrum in the 80s? Now, a little more than a third of the country is on the spectrum. You know why? Because we were told that we're supposed to be eating 6 to 11 servings of grains per day. Do you know why we were told that? Because America had a surplus of grain and wanted to sell it. Do y'all know how they pushed it on us? The food pyramid. We did not have all of these diseases until we started consuming all of these grains. We did not have all of these diseases until y'all started putting a slice of bread and some cornbread and all of these macaroni and cheese and potatoes and all this shit on your plate. We were not eating like that in the 70s. You were eating some meat and some vegetables. But now everything in your house is processed. Do you know that all of your pastas is made from wheat? Your macaroni, your spaghetti, your fettuccine, your ramen noodles, all made from wheat. All your breakfast food made from wheat. All your lunch food is made from wheat. Your crust on your pizza, all that stuff is wheat. So again, what y'all eat today? Every sandwich that you eat, every burger that you buy, every piece of chicken that you eat from the restaurant is breaded with flour. The foods list is on brewitbaby.com. Just go to brewitbaby.com. Okay? You're going to feel different in the first 48 hours. The first 48 hours of you not eating the food that's hurting you, your body's going to be like, holy shit. The first steak that y'all eat as a blood type O, your body's going to be like, holy shit, finally. You're going to have energy you never thought you could have without drinking a cup of coffee. You're going to sleep all night, and then you're going to lose 2 pounds overnight. How the hell are y'all losing weight eating red meat when they done told you all this time that that's what's going to make you blow up, that's going to make you gain weight? Nope, it's not true. What's making you gain weight? What's making you gain weight are the side dishes. Ma'am, the only reason that y'all believe that y'all need fiber is because you can't shit because you're eating the wrong foods. You're not going to shit out something that your body is incapable of digesting. So you're just walking around with a bunch of old, nasty, putrefied food in your intestines right now. The only reason you need fiber is because you can't shit because you've been eating the wrong food. I shit 3 times a day and I only eat once. Please explain. Some of y'all don't even know what regular look like. Y'all be lucky to shit in 2 days. Once in 2 days. Y'all think that shit's normal. Y'all out here buying Metamucil and you 32. The fuck? Old people used to buy Metamucil. Now it's young people. That's not normal. You are supposed to shit after every meal, just like dogs and babies. Dogs and babies poop after every meal. Why are you not pooping after every meal? Why are you not pooping? Well, I need fiber. You don't. You don't. You need to eat what your body is designed to digest. Each blood type has a different gut microbiome. So we all do not process foods the same way. As a blood type O, you have an overabundance of stomach acid, but you have a very low amount of digestive enzymes, which means your body can process animal proteins and foods that are high in saturated fats, but not a lot of fruits and vegetables, because fruits and vegetables are broken down with digestive enzymes, which you do not have a lot of. Okay. But that meat is going to get broken down. And if you are a blood type O and you are not eating animal protein every day, your stomach acid starts to eat away at your stomach lining. This is how you end up with ulcers. Blood type O has more stomach ulcers than anybody. How did that happen? Your stomach acid starts to feed on your stomach if you do not give it something to do. That's why y'all being plant-based was the most absurd lifestyle ever invented. 44% of the US population is blood type O. And y'all out here trying to be vegans. And you cannot sit here and convince me that you felt good, because you didn't. Skin was not popping. Energy levels was low. Y'all having all kinds of digestive issues, all kinds of aches and pains, all kinds of bloating and constipation. And y'all still going around telling everybody, I'm vegan. Why? Yes, you can eat grass-fed beef. You should be eating grass-fed beef every day. Every single day. Every meal that y'all consume needs to be a protein-based meal. Every blood type. Because the body runs on protein. It does not run on nothing but protein. That's it. All 4 of the blood types have different protein requirements. We are not all the same. Okay? The 4th thing that happens when you consume wheat as a blood type O and a blood type B is that it slows down your metabolism. The lectins in the meat interfere with the hormones that runs our metabolism. Beef, even if I have high LDL cholesterol, ma'am, cholesterol is the lifeblood of your body. Your body cannot even heal itself if your cholesterol is low. You will die if your cholesterol is too low. Y'all done bought into so many lies. The only reason that they're telling you that your cholesterol is high so they can sell you some statins. Statins are the #1 selling drug in America. And guess what happens when you take them? You lose your memory. You end up with dementia. Stop worrying about this cholesterol bullshit. Eat a fucking steak, eat some goddamn butter, and call it a day. You've been lied to. Here's the thing. You feel like shit. The way to know that you have been lied to is that you don't feel good. Why your hair not growing, ma'am? Because you ain't eating no fucking beef. You just said for the last 15 years, your hair cannot grow past your neck. Why do you think that is, ma'am? Why do you think that is, ma'am? Why, ma'am? I once heard that fish wasn't great for O's. Y'all can have fish, just not salmon, just not tuna. Everybody benefits from cod. What are you, pescatarian? Why are y'all these tarians? Y'all need to be a meatitarian. That's all you need. That's probably true because I hardly eat beef. You're going to feel much better in 30 days from now. Your hair going to start growing. You're going to feel different. Trust and believe. I don't understand what the issue is. Y'all didn't ask none of these questions when these people was pushing this vegan shit off on you. Y'all didn't ask Dr. Sebi nothing. You just say, oh, I need to eat some chickpeas. Okay. Do you know how high chickpeas are in saturated fats? And you worried about your cholesterol? Y'all out here eating coconut grease and shit. You know how high coconuts are in saturated fats, but you worry about your cholesterol? People have been eating beef since the dawn of time. Why all of a sudden is beef bad? They've been eating beef since the first man was walking on earth, who was a blood type O, mind you. Now all of a sudden beef is bad. Beef is bad for poor people because they don't want our broke asses eating all of their good beef. Because the same doctor that tell y'all not to eat beef is going home to a steak. The very same one. Yeah, well, that's not for you, ma'am. And I know you don't feel good. Ms. Bree, I know you don't feel good. What about chicken that's neutral? That's neutral, ma'am. How far can your car go if it's in neutral? If you're going to eat neutral, don't do it. Just keep doing what the fuck you're doing. If you're going to eat neutral, what's the point? I was vegan for 2 years as a blood type O. I felt horrible, and eating steak again changed my life. Almost instantly, didn't it, Evie? Almost over damn night. I know you don't. No one can sit here and tell me that if you're eating the way you're eating that you feel good. No, nobody that is a vegan can come here and tell me they feel good. I know you're just asking, ma'am, and I was just answering you. The only reason people say just asking is that you don't like the way I answered your question. Okay? I have a very spicy tongue. I'm going to talk the way I talk every day. If y'all are offended by that, you do not have to learn from me. But you are not here by accident. Okay? You are not here by accident, boo-boo. You've been praying and asking God and asking the universe, what do I need to do? I feel like crap, blah, 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 taking all kinds of supplements and shit. I could sell y'all 150 supplements right now. But if you do not change the way you eat, nothing is going to improve. Okay? I have a whole supplements company. I could push supplements on you every day. But if you're still eating the wrong food, nothing is going to change. What's going on? Give me your testimony, Miss Pugh. Give me your testimony. Miss Pugh just got her blood work done. Give me your testimony, Miss Pugh. Go ahead and give it to him. Honest question, is coconut water okay? I mean, y'all can do your thing. I mean, what is it? What's supposed to be the benefit? Because it has electrolytes in it. Why don't you just drink electrolytes? Give me your testimony today, ma'am. Y'all need to go and join the Facebook group. Okay. Instead of me being on TikTok and doing these lives, I made a Facebook group where I share a lot of information. I give you your first recipe book for free. We are engaged. We are talking to each other. We're supporting each other. We're rooting each other on. No high blood pressure, and my A1C is 5.4. No diabetes. Potassium is in. Y'all better be careful with that potassium now. I done told you. Be careful with that potassium, because that's what's going to take your kidneys out. That's why potatoes be wrecking y'all's kidneys, because they're high in potassium. Just drink some electrolyte water, just put a little Celtic salt in your water. That's all. That's all. You ain't got to do nothing special. I'm very leery of buying coconut water like from Costco. I'm on Instagram right now as well. Is Trader Joe's and Stop and Shop a good place to buy grass-fed ground? I don't shop at either one of those places, so I don't know. You're whooping me with the shepherd's rod right now. No, you just feel like that. I don't know why y'all be feeling all weird when I be giving y'all this information. If you did not know better, you could not do better. So I don't know why y'all be feeling all sheepish when I'm telling y'all this information. Y'all be feeling all condemned and shit. I'm not condemning you. I was in the same fucking boat. Okay? We are here to help each other. We are not here to judge. This is a safe space. But I'm always going to have a mama tone, because this is just how I talk. Okay? Can you recommend a place to buy grass-fed? If you have local butcher shops or local farms, I would do that. You've already asked me that question, what's keeping your blood pressure high? Which makes me believe you're just a bot. I answered you already twice. Go get your foods list. Cut out everything on the neutral list. Cut out everything on the avoids list. Only eat the beneficial foods, and do not eat potatoes ever again. Period. Period. I do. I have a mama tone. It's just, I've talked like this since I was a little kid. Okay. Your phone is not working. What's keeping your blood pressure high is sugar, because the sugar in your blood, the sugar is making insulin be released into your bloodstream. The insulin is not getting into your red blood cells, and that's what's causing your arteries and your veins to constrict. And that puts pressure on your heart. And that's what sends your blood pressure up. So you're eating a bunch of carbohydrates, you're eating potatoes, you're eating bread, you're eating noodles, you're eating pizza, you're eating all of these things that cause inflammation in the body and insulin resistance. That's what is raising your blood pressure. Simple fix. Stop eating that shit. Okay? You ain't got to go out and do nothing extra. This is literally about eliminating. Okay. That is exactly why they call me Mama Trey. This is literally about eliminating the things that hurt you. It's almost like when you find out the friends that you've had all of your life aren't really your friends and you stop being friends with them. You know how at the end of the year, you start taking inventory of the people in your life, who's toxic, who doesn't do anything for you, doesn't support you, all that. Why y'all don't do that with food? Because y'all get rid of human beings, family members, all kinds of people every year. How come y'all still holding on to them potatoes? Them potatoes have hurt y'all more than any of your friends. That sugar has hurt you more than any of your friends. The foods that you guys are in relationships with are whipping your ass. They're abusive. That's how you have to start thinking about it. Sweet potatoes is on the list. I assume they're okay. They're not. Here's the difference between what I am telling y'all and what Dr. Diadamo is telling y'all. In our country, you are not allowed to say you can cure anything. This is why I got put off of TikTok. Okay? You're not allowed to say this is going to heal you. So no author can write a book saying this is going to cure your disease. Our government doesn't allow you to do that. Okay? So the closest any of these authors can get to is focusing on weight loss. So when you're reading Eat Right for Your Type, it's a weight loss book. The information I'm telling you is how to use that same list and heal your body. Okay? Because you can lose weight and still be sick. You can lose weight and still be diabetic. You can lose weight and still have high blood pressure. Either you want to heal your body or you want to lose weight. Because I'm not one of those people that thinks skinny equals healthy, because it doesn't. My mama was 118 pounds her whole life and died at 41. My brother was thin his entire life and died at 28. Thin don't have nothing to do with it. Either you want to feel good or you just want to look good. Because there's a lot of good looking people walking around with a stomach full of fibroids and endometriosis and alopecia and all of these other ailments. That's why y'all be so shocked when thin people die. Oh my God, they look so healthy. Either you want to look healthy or you want to be healthy. I don't give a fuck about what it looked like. I just want to feel good every day. I want to live my life without prescription drugs. I am 56 years old. 56. I never thought I was going to live to be 56. My hand to God. Never dawned on me. I didn't think I was going to make it past 40. Thank you. I didn't think I was going to make it past 40, to be honest with you. Because I lost a brother at 28. I lost a brother at 30. My mama at 40. My other sister died at 51. Hey, I'm still here. Alopecia comes from bad bacteria in your gut. You're eating the wrong food. Why do y'all not make the connection between what you're putting in your mouth and your disease? Y'all don't live next door to a nuclear power plant, do you? Do y'all have frogs around y'all with two heads? Like, where do y'all think these diseases are coming from? My Facebook name is the same as it is on YouTube, Mama Trey Wilbon. No, on Facebook, it's Tracy Wilbon, my government name. It's Tracy. My name is Tracy. The government is trying to keep us sick. That way we don't get... Exactly. That's exactly right. Do y'all know that 70% of the U.S. population is on at least one prescription drug? That includes your kids. That includes your kids. They literally start us out on a path of estrogen. They literally start us out on a path of estrogen. Okay. 55% of the U.S. population can never have estrogen. Soy. Your baby formula is soy. Soy raises your estrogen. This is why your kids be sick all the time. Okay. Just like cow's milk, which is the second thing 86% of the US population can never consume cow's milk. And then y'all giving cow's milk to your kids every day. And then you can turn around and say, oh, they got seasonal allergies. Oh, you can't figure out why your kids always got a runny nose, why they got a cold, why they got ear infections, why they got all this stuff going on. You got to take them back and forth to the doctor. And the doctor will gladly put them on those antibiotics, won't they? They're giving you formula that's soy-based. Then they tell you to drink cow's milk all your life. They know what the cow's milk does. Blood type O and blood type A can never have cow's milk. Y'all cannot have no dairy. What else is raising your blood pressure? Dairy foods. How many of y'all still eating cheese? And you know you can't eat no cheese, but y'all be the first one. You know I'm lactose intolerant. You're not lactose intolerant, boo-boo. You are dairy intolerant. Here's a perfect example. Remember when I said, what is it? Miss Bree, you just, woo, you might have to throw your whole refrigerator away. Why are you crying? You're finally figuring out what the problem is. Y'all kill me with that. How are y'all sad when this shit's been whipping your ass this whole time? That's like being sad that the man that beats you up is moving out. How are you sad? Get the fuck out. Bye. You're finally figuring out what the problem is. And here's the thing. Your body tells you whether or not what you're eating is right or wrong 15 minutes after you eat it. Yes, they can. They can use it. They just don't need to drink as much as you. I already knew I'm just hard-headed. Cheese is hard to let go of. No, it's not. Did that cheese show up on your doorstep and ring your doorbell? How did the cheese get in your house, ma'am? How did the cheese get there? Did it drive? Did it drive to your house? A big old wedge of cheese just drove to your house? Rang your doorbell, put itself in your refrigerator? How did it get there? You bought it. Here's an awful truth. Every disease that you guys are suffering from, every ailment that you're suffering from, you purchased it. Every ailment, ache, and pain that you are suffering from today, you bought it with your own money. Now let that sink in. What is your blood type? How are you? Are you eating the right kind of olive oil, man? What are you putting olive oil on? Let's dissect that. Oh, okay. Every single disease and ailment you guys are suffering from, you created it yourself. It is literally coming from your kitchen. It's literally coming from your grocery store. Okay. And your body tells you whether or not what you ate was good or bad within 15 to 30 minutes after you consuming it. The first way to know that something is bad for you is if you fall asleep. If you fall asleep after eating food, and y'all think it's a joke. Oh, I know I'm gonna have an itis after this. I know I'm gonna pass out after I eat this. That's not cute. That means that your blood sugar has plummeted so low that it's caused you to pass out. That's not good. Okay? If you fall asleep after eating, you are not supposed to eat that. You are supposed to have energy after you eat because food is medicine and fuel. Yeah. Bloating, gas, bad mood, falling asleep, indigestion, heartburn. These are all check engine lights that your body is giving you. The only way your body can communicate with you is through symptoms. Go get your foods list, ma'am. You're not going to sit here and decipher all of this by asking me questions about each individual thing. You can just go get your foods list. Okay. Then y'all need to be careful with these nuts. Did y'all know that most of the nuts on the market have mold in them? Nearly took my ass out about 4 months ago. Did y'all know? Go look it up. Our government allows these nuts to be sold to us because it's an acceptable amount of mold. An acceptable amount of mold is on your peanuts and your cashews and your walnuts. Yeah, go look it up. Especially peanuts. Them peanuts from Costco nearly took me out. Was choking the death out of me. I still have not been 100% right since the whole peanut incident. I was eating peanuts every day before bed. I would wake up every morning coughing up a freaking lung. Could not understand what is going on. Fucking nuts. I was laying in the bed, couldn't breathe. Could not breathe. God said, you know, nuts have mold on them. Same way he told me to eat for my blood type. Because that's the voice I hear. God sounds just like me. You know, nuts have mold on them. Now, for those of you that don't know me well, I had sarcoidosis and asthma for 6.5 years. Pulmonary sarcoidosis, the same sarcoidosis Bernie Mac died from. Okay. I was under a doctor's care for 6.5 years, and then I fired him and healed myself. So I hadn't felt that bad. And what created the sarcoidosis was black mold. So I am highly sensitive. There are a lot of people out here that are highly sensitive to mold. Mold is in coffee. It's in a lot of seeds. It's in most of the nuts on the market. Go look it up. Me too. God's like, we're not done with you yet. You need to get your shit together. I'm like, and nuts benefit me. So this is another lesson. Just because something is on your beneficial list does not mean it's going to benefit your health. Because if you're looking at this list through the lens of weight loss, sure, those things are low in calories, high in protein, bop, bop, whoop, whoop, right? However, if you are struggling with illness, these things are going to compound the illness. So I don't know which way you want to use this information. I don't give a damn about weight. I'm going to be cute regardless. Okay. I got bras, panties, and clothes to fit whatever size my body decides to be today. All I know is that I'm not going to subject myself to no pain, no aches, no doctor's appointments, no prescription drugs, none of that. I've been prescription drug free for 16 years. Okay. And I'm in my 5th year of menopause. Have you seen me sweat? All of my menopause symptoms went away when I stopped eating chicken. Okay. Let's get back to this list. Lactose is sugar. Remember when I said to blood type O that at the root of your problem is sugar? Anything with ose is sugar. Lactose is sugar. Dairy, cow's milk is sugar. This is why it inflames you. This is why it causes gas and bloating and all these other things, because it's sugar. Okay. Let me tell you the technical reason why blood type O cannot tolerate any sugar. The technical reason is you do not have any antigens on your red blood cells. Antigens are little sugars on the outside of our red blood cells. Okay? Blood type A has antigens. That's what makes it a blood type A, because they have A antigens. Blood type B has antigens. What makes it a blood type B is that it has B antigens. Blood type AB is a hybrid of A and B. O has no antigens. This is also what makes O a universal donor. O negatives are universal donors, but you're not a universal receiver. Okay? You can donate to everyone because honestly, even though blood type O is the strongest of all the blood types, you have a recessive gene. O's are recessive, meaning other blood types will dominate O's. That's why, like, when you have kids, whatever the other parent is, that's what your kid is probably going to end up being at. So let's say you're an O and you get with a B, more than likely your kids are going to be B's. Okay? There's a chance they could be O's, but more than likely they're going to be B's. They're going to be A's. They're going to be whatever the other blood type is. 2 O's are going to have an O. So sugar's your problem because you don't have any sugar on your red blood cells. So sugar is always going to be your problem. So the answer is stop eating sugar. You never needed it. You've never been able to tolerate it. All of these things outside of meat turn into sugar. And all your body needs is some damn meat. Okay? I can't wait to talk to y'all tomorrow and see how your first steak went. You'll be like, oh my God, I feel so great. Da, 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 da. So what's the other thing that's causing all of this inflammation in your body and this high blood pressure? What's the next thing? Corn. Let's talk about corn. And when I say corn, I know y'all thinking corn on the cob, corn and hey, no blood type should be eating wheat or corn. Let me tell you how diabolical corn is. Corn is in everything. Everything. Okay? What happens to your body when you consume corn? Put in the comments. For those of you that know the answer, put it in the comments. What happens to your body when you consume corn? Y'all know this answer. There's a dog. Oh, hi, Fats. Hi, Fat Daddy Juju. He's been in a mood all day today. You want to say hi to everybody? Okay. It stops your body from making insulin. Everyone said hi, Fats. You know he's the drama king. He's been laying around. Oh, well, it's me. Hi, Bubba. Come here. Say hi to everybody. It also turns into sugar. However, it stops the body from making insulin. The same insulin that will help to stabilize your blood pressure, your body will no longer have the ability. He's 5. Your body will no longer have the ability to make insulin. So let's talk about corn for a second. Fats is so, he Aries. So hold on now. Corn stops the body from making insulin, and corn is in everything. So let's think about it. Not just corn on the cob, not just corn in a can, right? You got high fructose corn syrup, regular corn syrup, corn starch, corn oil. White distilled vinegar is made from corn. The white distilled vinegar that's in every condiment in your house. Then you know. The white distilled vinegar that's in your ketchup, your mustard, your mayonnaise, all of your salad dressings, your hot sauce, your barbecue sauce, and most of the liquor on the market is made from corn. All of your brown liquors are made from corn. All of them. And most of your white liquor is made from corn. Liquor is just straight sugar. This is why they said that liquor is what causes cancer in the body. Because liquor is just sugar. Straight corn. So now maybe you guys can understand why 50% of the US population is diabetic. This is why most Native Americans are diabetic. Because Native Americans drink a lot of liquor. Did y'all know that 50% of Hispanics are diabetic? Did y'all know that? 50%. What's at the root of Hispanic cooking? Corn. Tacos, burritos, elote, corn. So let's talk about the foods y'all need to be letting go of as a blood type O. Let's just talk about it for a second, because it's crazy. Barley, cornflakes, cornmeal, hominy, cornmeal. Oh gosh. Hi, Bubba. You okay? Say hi to everybody, Fat Daddy. What happened? Oh, it's been fussing all day. What happened, Fats? Really? Hold on now. Your grits. Y'all forgot grits is made from corn. I know y'all love some. Not my grits. Oh my God. Your cornbread, your popcorn at the movie theater. That's corn. Then you got cream of wheat. Y'all forget about cream of wheat? Y'all still eating cream of wheat? They're like, oh my God, I grew up with cream of wheat. Yeah. We all ate it. Amir, familia, farina, farro, gluten flour, graham flour, grape nuts, grits, kamut, lentil flour, dal, mastigum, papadum, puff wheat, 7 grain, shredded wheat, sorghum, wheat bran, wheat germ, bulgur wheat, durum wheat, semolina wheat. Semolina wheat is all of your pastas. Yeah, have you all seen them girls eating cornstarch on TikTok? Do y'all be sitting around eating chunks of cornstarch? And y'all know I don't be commenting on people's stuff, so I just go, Because people like to watch them eat it, just like people like to watch people eat food. People like to watch other people be gluttons. Still don't understand the fascination with that. But okay. All of the pastas that you guys are eating, one of the most dangerous foods you can ever eat is macaroni and cheese. That's a blood type O. You got wheat noodles, you got cheese, you got milk. Y'all can't eat none of that. There ain't nothing about macaroni and cheese y'all can eat. And then you wonder why your blood pressure high. You eating it every Sunday. Couscous, whole grain wheat, whole wheat flour, white flour, sprouted wheat, all of it. Blood type O can't have no grains at all. That's oats, that's rye, that's sourdough, all of it. You want to know why you feel bad? That's why you feel bad. That's why. Listen, ain't no food on this planet worth feeling bad for. I done traveled the world. I done had some spectacular food. But if it causes me pain, fuck it. Ain't none of it worth none of the heartache and pain that goes along with it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. No, because rice turns into what, ma'am? What does rice turn into, ma'am? What is rice? It's amazing to me that y'all sit up here and act like y'all don't know this stuff. Y'all already know this stuff. Y'all already know that rice is a starch. Y'all already know that rice is a carbohydrate. Y'all are just not willing to do what you need to do to get better. Y'all want somebody to prescribe you a drug that ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all been on them same drugs for decades and nothing has changed. Do y'all know that after the first 6 months of using any drug, it becomes ineffective in your body? Some of y'all on 2, 3 different high blood pressure medications. The first 2 ain't working. Why didn't they take you off the first 2? How are they gonna make money? Your doctor knows that the drug becomes ineffective after the first 6 months. That's why you got to keep going in there and getting it adjusted, and they just increase the milligrams. Why do they need to increase the milligrams? If the medicine works, why do they need to increase the milligrams? If the medicine works, why do they need to add an additional drug to it? How does that make sense? It makes no sense. And instead of taking you off the one that's ineffective now, they're going to keep dealing you that drug. And you're going to keep taking it. Y'all ain't never asked your doctor that? Why? If it's working, why I need to? And the thing is, why ain't it working? Why have y'all never asked your doctor that? I thought you told me this was going to help stabilize my blood pressure. How come it's not stabilizing my blood pressure? If your doctor, which they are not, isn't talking to you about your food, you are working with a dealer, boo-boo. You're not working with a healer. You're working with a dealer. Because no matter what you do and no matter what you take, as long as you continue to eat the food that raises your blood pressure, nothing is going to stabilize it. The other foods that are raising your blood pressure is kidney beans, lentils, bacon, navy beans, potatoes. Let's talk about those potatoes. And then did y'all also know that they treat black people and white people differently when it comes to high blood pressure? It's in the book. It's in my book. It's on my website. Did y'all know that? They prescribe black people and white people different drugs when it comes to high blood pressure. Why? Why is that? And then the drugs that they deal us fuck your kidneys up. This is why black people have more kidney issues than all other races in the country. Why are black people on dialysis 4-1? 4-1. Because the high blood pressure medicine they deal to black people are diuretics. They're going to send your ass home with some Lasix or some hydrochlorothiazide. You're going to leave with a Zide. Because they tell you that your blood pressure is because of your kidneys. And here's the other thing. They tell you to stop eating salt. Did you know that when you stop eating salt, that keeps your blood pressure high? It's in the book. Your body needs salt. The salt is what regulates the liquids in your kidneys. The fluid in your kidneys is regulated by sodium. We don't know what we don't know. The doctors know you don't know this stuff, and they play on your ignorance. They got me too, y'all. They got me too for 6.5 years. Until one day I finally woke up and said, when am I going to be cured? As I've been seeing your ass every couple of weeks for 6.5 years, and I still feel like shit. Well, there is no cure for sarcoidosis. How do you know that? Because when you told me that I had sarcoidosis, you said you didn't know what it was. But it seemed to be prevalent in African American women over the age of 40. After I had this very extensive lung surgery, they come back and say, well, you have sarcoidosis. They tried to tell me that I had lymphoma before we went into the surgeries. You have lymphoma. I said, I do not. And I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. So what else you got? Half of y'all are walking around right now with diseases you really don't even have. Half of y'all walking around right now taking meds for diseases you don't even have. Because if I would have said to my doctor, oh my God, I have lymphoma, they would have, the prescriptions would have been flying, honey. Now, if I really had lymphoma and I tell these people I don't have lymphoma and I really had it, do you think that they would have been like, oh, okay. Well, we can run more tests. Yeah, I think you should do that. Why did you call me with this very different? Oh, we think you have lymphoma. See, the problem was we think you have lymphoma. You are literally taking your doctor's opinion. That's why they tell you to go get a second opinion and a third opinion. You are accepting this person's opinion based on their level of education, based on their level of experience, based on a whole bunch of shit. So you walking around on prescription drugs based off of somebody that graduated last in their class. You walking around taking prescription drugs from somebody that's done unalived 100 people. You don't even know nothing about this man or woman. You don't know how many people this person has unalived, because doctors get to unalive you and go to work the next day. So I have a question. Since the first time I caught your live, my BP has gone down and it's almost normal. I'm still taking, why are you still taking the meds? I know you can't tell me what to do. What's your suggestion? I would get off of them. Why are you taking them if you have proven to yourself that by you eating correctly, your blood pressure is normal? Why are you still taking them? I stopped taking thyroid meds that was giving me chest pain and they told me to keep taking it. Of course. The thyroid meds ain't gonna do nothing but fuck your thyroid up so they can now pass you on to the next guy. They're going to pass you on to the surgeon, sweetheart. They love a thyroid surgery. Oh, you know why they love thyroid surgeries? Because they just perfected it 20 years ago. So they can do that shit with their eyes closed. You do not want to have your thyroid taken out. Your thyroid is messed up because you have bad bacteria in your gut, sweetheart. That's an easy fix. No, it's just that y'all have been conditioned to listen to these people that they told us were the authority. No one has authority over your body but you. No one knows more about your body than you. Okay? These people that y'all go and see are just giving you their opinion. It is your job to go and research. It is your job. When I was diagnosed with sarcoidosis, these motherfuckers told me, we don't know what it is. First of all, how you don't know what it is? How you gonna tell me what it is? You gonna tell me I got it, but you don't know what it is. You gonna tell me I have a disease and then follow it up with we don't know what it is? That was my stupidity for even going along with that bullshit. May I help you, sir? Drama King. What's up, Fats? That was my ignorance. Now that I know better and I'm a much more active listener, you can't slip that shit past me. You can't get over on me. No doctor knows more about your body than you do. You live in that body every single day. You go and you tell these people the same way you would describe what's going on with your car is the same way you talk to a doctor. Think about it. Think about it. You go in there and you tell them, oh, my car is pulling a little to the left. Oh, it's it's doing this. It feels like the transmission might be slipping. The same thing you would talk to a mechanic about. It's the same way you go into a stranger's office and describe what it is your body is going through. Based on your description of what you're going through, he's going to issue you a prescription. You do not go to the doctor if you are not looking for drugs, because you want something that's going to take the pain away. You want something that's going to stop the symptoms. Right? And that's all temporary. All that is temporary. Nothing is going to change if you continue to eat the foods that hurt you. Nothing. Okay? Your blood pressure is high because of what you are eating. If you stop eating the thing that makes your blood pressure high, your blood pressure will normalize. So, Miss Linda, say goodbye to the drugs, sweetheart. There have been several people over these past 3-4 years that have gotten off of those drugs, and they're just fine. I got off my drugs cold turkey, and I was addicted. Listen, I was addicted to painkillers. My doctor got me addicted to Dilaudid. I don't know if y'all know about Dilaudid. Dilaudid is in the morphine family. Okay? One of the strongest opioids on the market. I was addicted in the first 2 weeks. That doctor was making serious bank. Okay? Super expensive. Only 2 pharmacies in Maryland even sold Dilaudid. And so when I started weaning myself off, I felt crazy. I was crying all day, just felt suicide, just crazy. So I called him and he's like, well, what's different? What's changed? I said, I started weaning myself off because I don't want to be on these drugs. Oh, no. You can't do that. It's going to take us a year to wean you off the drugs. I said, the fuck? No. Click, hung up, flushed them. Brand new bottle, flushed them. And was in a cold sweat, racked with pain for the next 48 hours. On the 3rd day, I was fine. The problem is y'all can't tolerate pain. The minute y'all get a headache from not having your 3 cups of coffee today. Oh. It was like I was coming off a heroin. I took probably 200 Advil just for the pain. Remember, I had lung surgery. So I still had a big ass hole in my side. So that's how desperate I was to get off the drugs. You can cycle anything out of your system in 3 days. Everything. Sugar, parasites, alcohol, drugs. Okay. So hold on. Let's talk about these potatoes for a second. That's been one of my prayers to God. And y'all don't need to keep asking God these things. You put yourself on them drugs. God ain't had nothing to do with it. Stop pulling God into the group chat. Stop pulling God into the group chat. God is very busy. Okay? If your blood pressure is normalized, since you've been eating according to your blood type, get rid of the meds because they weren't doing anything. Next thing you know, your kidneys are going to be jacked up and you ain't going to know why. Okay? Let's talk about these potatoes for a second. How many of y'all love potatoes? Put in the comments. It took you years to stop taking Excedrin. Changed my diet. I stopped having headaches. Look at that. Acetaminophen is another thing that's going to take your liver out. People be taking Tylenol every day. Every day. It will take your liver out. God forbid I end up in a hospital. I'm allergic to all processed foods and all meds. I'm allergic to all pain meds and all antibiotics. Allergic. Jordan is too. I don't mess around with that. And that's another thing. y'all have to stop being all willy-nilly with these antibiotics. Your doctors are always trying to put y'all on some antibiotics. Let me tell you what happens. Think of the word antibiotic. Okay. What does that mean when you break the word antibiotic down? It means it's destroying all of the biotics of your gut. The biotics are there to protect your immune system. Okay. When you take antibiotics, it kills everything. It doesn't just kill the bad bacteria, it kills the good bacteria, which protects you. So now you just wide open for any old disease and virus and infection because you no longer have any protection. It's going to take 7 months for your gut to heal itself after taking some antibiotics because you got yeast infections and shit. You're right. I stopped eating chicken and on the third day, my inflammation stopped. Exactly. Chicken will kill you. Nobody should be eating freaking chicken. Nobody. If chicken was so healthy and fantastic, why isn't it on anybody's beneficial list? Be an active listener and listen to what I said. If it was so fantastic, why doesn't it benefit you? And if you are blood type B and a blood type AB, chicken will literally kill you. Which I am AB and Jordan is B, and it was literally killing me. Y'all can't have no potatoes. Blood type O and blood type A can't have no potatoes. He's finally asleep. Let's just let him sleep. He's got your parasite order in. Fantastic. I know y'all love potatoes, but there's not one good potato on this earth. Okay? When you eat potatoes, the first thing that happens is you're going to become inflamed. Okay? The reason is potatoes, just like all the rest of the nightshade family, that's bell peppers, sorrel, tobacco, okra, eggplant, tomatillos, tomatoes, all of those are nightshades. Nightshades are a class of vegetables that have their own built-in insecticide that protects them from being eaten by insects. So when this living vegetable feels threatened, it secretes a phytotoxin that gets into your bloodstream and kills the insect. Well, that same phytotoxin is being released into your bloodstream. So when that toxin is now meeting your blood's like, holy shit, we're being invaded by a toxin or a parasite or bad bacteria or virus. You are literally making your body believe it is being attacked. So the first thing your body does when it feels attacked is swell, because swelling protects the organs. Mucus protects the immune system. So you are literally, what's up, man? How you doing? You need to hit me up. But the first thing that happens is you're causing your body to feel it's being invaded by something. So you're going to become inflamed. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is, remember, potatoes are going to turn into sugar, and that is going to add to your insulin resistance, and that is what is going to raise your blood pressure. Thirdly, potatoes are packed with potassium, which is going to jack your kidneys up. How many of y'all have chronic kidney disease? I'm glad I watched this live to find this out about chicken and potatoes. I'm telling you, you're going to feel different in 3 days. Just let go of chicken and potatoes and watch what happens to your body. Okay? How many of y'all are still eating sweet potatoes? How many of y'all have chronic kidney disease? How many of you guys are on dialysis? How many of you guys have had a kidney transplant? How many of y'all are waiting for a new kidney? Let me tell you why Black people are so susceptible to these kidney problems. Black people, people of African descent, have a particular gene called APOL1. Okay. APOL1 makes your kidneys vulnerable to infection and inflammation. Okay. So you are eating a food that causes you to become inflamed every single time you eat it. That is directly impacting your kidneys. Then your doctor told you to stop eating salt. That's directly affecting your kidneys. And then he put you on high blood pressure meds. That's directly affecting your kidneys. So it's no wonder that at 30 years old, you need a new kidney. Just saw my kidney doctor and he told me you needed to stay off of potassium. That's potatoes, boo-boo. Coconuts, coconut water, all those things are high in potassium. So the other things that are triggering inflammation and making you insulin resistant and raising your blood pressure is also tomatoes. Blood type O and blood type B can never have tomatoes, ever. Also, corn oil, food additives, carrageenan, and guar gum. Guar gum is in your almond milk. Did y'all know that? Your almond milk is raising your blood pressure. And also peanut oil. Blood type O and blood type B can't be messing around with these peanuts. My advice again, nobody should be eating no damn peanuts. Okay? All the peanuts on the market have mold. All of them. Okay? So let's talk about bad bacteria in your gut. I'm going to list a whole host of ailments. If you have any of these ailments, go get your foods list, ma'am. So what can I eat? What are you eating? So you're saying that this very first section of things that I just talked about is what you're eating every day? Ma'am, 3K9 dog 1-2. You're saying that all the stuff that I just listed. So what is it that you all of a sudden elicited that response? The almond milk is what took it over the edge for you? Hey, Cameron. he said I caught a YouTube live finally. Tell me what took you over the edge, ma'am. What did it for you? What the fuck can I eat? Because I drink coconut water and sweet potatoes. How you feeling? How you feeling, ma'am? Do you have any ailments that you're wrestling with, ma'am? I'm talking to you. I'm asking you a question. Do you have any ailments that you're wrestling with? What's your blood type, first of all? Let me tell y'all this. Sugar is our problem. As humans, we are consuming more sugar than we ever have in history. Ever. Okay? You're eating things that turn into sugar in your body. And then you're wondering why you have these issues. Okay? I suggest you just get some electrolytes. I have electrolytes. I drink electrolytes. It doesn't have to be coconut water. It doesn't have to be coconut water. Okay? So, what is your blood type, ma'am? If you have any of these ailments, folks, I want you to put it in the comments. Endometriosis. What's your blood type, ma'am? Endometriosis, alopecia, IBS, IBD, urinary tract infections, yeast infections. Yeah, I have 3 or 4 different electrolytes on the site. urinary tract infections, yeast infections, COPD, thyroid issues, any skin issues, acne, psoriasis, plaque psoriasis, eczema, dermatitis, rosacea, vitiligo, stomach issues. Let me tell you what's doing it. All of those ailments are caused by bad bacteria in your gut. How is bad bacteria responsible for it? Our bodies are mostly bacteria. Okay. We have more bacteria than we actually have human cells. You are literally sharing your body with a host with trillions of living things. That bacteria can be either your bestest friend or your worst enemy. And if it has created disease in your body, it is now your worst enemy. Why is that? Because you are feeding it what it does not like. When you are continually feeding your body's bacteria the things that it doesn't like, what do you think it's going to do? It's going to throw a tantrum. It's going to act up. It's going to create dis-ease in your body. Ain't nothing on this earth worth your hair falling out. Now you got to have a hysterectomy because of food you're eating. Guess what's at the root of all this? Just take a big wild guess. What's causing y'all to have these issues? The number one thing is dairy foods. Cows, milk, dairy products. Y'all out here eating Greek yogurt, drinking raw cow's milk because somebody done told y'all this is good for your gut bacteria, when in all actuality it's doing the complete opposite. Big head Jamie Lee Curtis out here selling y'all yogurt and y'all eating that shit every day, wondering why your hair's falling out. Drinking kefir because that's the new hot thing on the market. That's not for you, boo-boo. Everything is not for everybody. Okay? What else is making y'all have these ailments? Corn again. Remember, corn is in everything. High fructose corn syrup, regular corn syrup, corn oil, corn starch, white distilled vinegar is made from corn. All of the liquors, just about 90% of the liquor on the market is made from corn. Stop daily 5 years. Ma'am, until you answer the question, we don't have nothing else to talk about. I'm going to ask you 17 times what your blood type is. If you don't want to answer that question, we don't have nothing else to talk about. Because I don't deal in hypotheticals. Okay? Your age does not matter to me. What matters to me is your blood type. What else is creating all of, she said, B, listen. You better, there's always one person on every live that inspires me to come over there. You're it today. She's the one, Fats. You gonna make me come over there, ma'am? Do you eat chicken? That's the only question I have for you. Do you eat chicken, ma'am? What did you eat today? What did you eat today? There is a fly in my house. Hold on. What else is given? What was on the salad, ma'am? Oh, it was pasta. What was on the salad, ma'am? I hate when somebody says they had salad. I'm about to spray this damn fly with some hairspray. He gonna drop like a fucking. I hate when somebody says I had a salad. Pasta's weak. As a blood type B, you can't have that. You also cannot have tomatoes. So there's that. What ailments are you battling, ma'am? Do y'all know that blood type B has the largest population of diabetics in the world? Ma'am, there's a whole list. You think I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing to tell you exactly what you're supposed to be eating? Go get the foods lit. God damn it. You're going to die today. Now I think he's just on a suicide mission. Ma'am, please go get the foods list like everybody else. Okay? Blood type B has the largest population of diabetics in the whole world. Calm down. Ma'am, you don't have to learn from me. You can't get through to people if you're sitting here yelling at them. This is my first time on. When did I yell at you, ma'am? Ma'am, you don't have to learn from me. Just, you can go on with the rest of your day. You can go on with the rest of your day. You do not have to learn anything from me. Good luck. Hairspray. You don't have to learn anything from me because I didn't yell at you at all. But I can't deal with sensitive people because sensitive people always feel attacked. You're trying to be a victim and you're not a victim. A victim of what? Knowledge? Forethought? Who's getting upset? I'm more upset at this fly. You don't have the power to upset me, ma'am. You do not have the power to upset me. You think I would give you the power to upset me? Why are you here? Why are you here? You're arguing with me. I know all the information you need and you're arguing with me. That sounds foolish to me. You can go on about your business. Ma'am, it is not my job to convince you to do anything. They have told you in the comments 13 times where to go and get the list. They have told you 13 times where to go get the list. Right. No one is keeping you here, ma'am. You do not have to learn from me. I am not everyone's cup of tea. I am okay with that. It sounds like to me, you can learn better from someone else. This is my tone every day. I'm not going to change my tone because you're sensitive. You're sensitive because you're eating all the wrong foods. You're sensitive because you just had a big ass pot of pasta today. Now I'm yelling at you. Why are your emotions all over the place? Because you just ate a big 1 pound box of wheat noodles. That's why. You don't even know why you're sensitive. I know why you're sensitive, though. But good luck. Y'all gonna have to let that wheat go. Y'all over here depressed and angry and upset. Don't even know why. I know why. I'm trying to tell you why. But you in your feelings. So I can't break free. In 1 week, you're going to be a whole different person. Anywho, let me tell y'all what else is creating all this bad bacteria in your gut. Okay? It's already dairy, cow's milk, Okay, y'all cannot have, right? But also corn, and corn is in everything. Every sweet processed thing y'all are eating has corn in it. Every cake, cookie, and pie that you buy from the grocery store has corn in it. Okay? Then you got potatoes. There's not one potato on this planet that is worth you creating disease in your body. There's not one potato on this planet. I don't care if it's mashed. I don't care if it's boiled. I don't care if you done put some sour cream and butter on top of it. Not one potato is worth you having ailments in your body. Linka, I swear for God, if you cat scratch that couch, I'm going to knock you out. Just lay on it. Y'all can't see Linka over here. Bubba, can you lay on the couch, my God? Come here. Come here, Link. Can you just... dogs everywhere. It's just dogs. Okay. Go tell Pop to give y'all some snacks. You want a snack? You want a snack, Max? Tell Pop to give you a snack. Go tell him. Go tell him, Linka. Okay, looks like we got company. Do you want to tell them the stuff, or you gonna let me finish? Please let me finish, Fats. Thank you. Told you he's been a mess today. Hold on now. Let's talk about oranges. Let's talk about your favorite fruit. The thing that we have been told our entire life is so great for us. Oranges create bad bacteria in everyone's gut. Can I squeeze them? Come here, Fats. She said she wanted me to squeeze you. Come here. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yes. She wanted me to squeeze you. Yes, Bubba. You okay? Did you eat your food? Did Papa put some lamb in your bowl? Papa! Oranges and orange juice creates bad bacteria in everyone's gut. The thing that we have been told we're supposed to turn to for our vitamin C, it's what's creating bad bacteria, creating disease in your body. That includes cuties, tangerines, tangelos, whatever they tell you is an orange. Oh, it's a cutie. It's an orange. Did y'all know that real oranges are green? Did y'all know that oranges that are fresh oranges are green on the outside? By the time an orange turns orange on the outside, it's no longer a fresh orange. It's actually rotten. Did y'all know that? Have y'all ever eaten a green orange in America? Because I know people in the islands and in other countries, they eat green oranges. They're orange on the inside, but green on the outside. So your entire life, you've been eating rotten fruit. Then y'all wonder why there's so many lawsuits against all of these orange juice manufacturers, all this heavy metal and all this shit in the orange juice. So hold on. Have y'all ever had leaky gut? Do y'all know what leaky gut is? Leaky gut is when your intestines become so soft that food particles break through your intestinal wall and leak out into your gut. The orange in Africa is green, skin, exactly. That's what it's supposed to be. Naturally, grapefruits and lemons I've had in Arizona coming off the neighbor street. If you got a neighbor with I'm going to plant me a lemon tree. I was thinking about buying one and just putting it next to the, have y'all seen my garden downstairs? My garden is crazy. I'm going to have to make me a salad tonight because I have That stuff is ready to be consumed. Ready. So leaky gut is caused by tomatoes. Tomatoes are making your intestines soft. That every time I think about it, sugar makes your body hurt. Yeah, because you ain't supposed to be eating it. If something is making your body hurt, that is your body saying, bitch, don't eat this. Yeah, my garden is crazy. It's so fascinating. I'm about to buy some more pods. I'm going to get some cucumber and some more collard greens. If you are eating something and it makes your body hurt, that is your body saying, please don't ever eat that again. If you have gas and bloating and heartburn and indigestion and all of these check engine lights, that is your body saying, please do not ever eat that again. Are those real? Those are all plants, baby. They're not vegetables. These are plants. These are not vegetables. My vegetable garden is downstairs. I have more plants downstairs, but I also have an indoor garden. Oranges and vinegar fermented is a house cleaner. Exactly. Exactly. These, and they're all live. They're all living. Okay. Hold on. You know what else makes your intestines soft? Corn, dairy, vinegar, coffee. Linka's crap. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Linka just scratched me up. I have, oh, wowzers. Holy crap, guys. Linka scratched me. It's this long, literally, and bleeding. Oh, okay. That's not going to be pretty. I felt it when he scratched me, but I didn't think he broke my skin. I just have to look down. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. Jordan, you're going to have to find a way to cut that boy's toenails, because this is ridiculous. This shit, this is deep. Wow. Good thing I heal up fast. Got to put some Neosporin on it. I'm too old to be getting marks and shit now. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt like shit later. Okay, so listen. Coffee. Let's talk about coffee for a second. How many of you guys still drink coffee? How many of you guys are still drinking coffee? I know you love it. I know you love it. Okay. Well, it was too much information, you said? I don't think it was too much. I think it was just enough. Let me tell y'all about this coffee. Guess what coffee does to the body? Coffee stops your body from making collagen. Yeah, I'm a doctor myself up when I get off the live. I was trying to see if I had anything on the desk, but I don't. Coffee stops your body from making collagen. That's why the collagen market is making billions, because you're drinking more coffee than you ever have in your entire life. You're half raising your hand. We are drinking more, not we. People are consuming more coffee than they ever have in history. That's why y'all are aging fast. Because when you stop collagen production, collagen is a protein. The body desperately needs protein. Okay? The body feeds on protein. So you are actively drinking something that is cutting 30% of your body's protein. Collagen makes up 30% of your body's overall protein. And as we age, the body needs more protein, not less. So you're drinking something that is literally going to stop the collagen from being produced. Collagen is also responsible for the cartilage between your joints and your bones and your healthy hair, skin, and nails. Exactly. It dries you out from the inside out. And y'all are out here buying all this anti-aging stuff, slathering serums and shit on your face, but you're still drinking coffee. So no matter what you put on your skin, your good skin comes from the inside. You cannot eat bad food and think you're going to have good skin. It will never happen. Okay? You cannot eat bad food and think your skin's going to be great. You can tell what somebody's eating just by their skin. Your skin renews itself every 2 weeks. So that's why people say you are what you eat, because you can look at somebody and see, y'all be just looking at weight. Y'all just be concentrating on weight. You can look at somebody's skin. The first thing I notice about anybody is their skin. First thing. Okay? I don't care what your size is, your skin. Because most people walking around are just inflamed. Okay? Inflammation can happen in 30 minutes. Losing weight takes calorie deficit. Losing inflammation takes you eating anti-inflammatory foods. That's why when you start eating for your blood type, you're going to drop 7 to 10 pounds the first week. 7 to 10 pounds the first week. Because you're not eating anything that makes you inflamed. That gives your organs the opportunity to go back to their normal size. What's the largest organ on the body? Put in the comments. I haven't asked y'all this question in a long time. If I take collagen every day, can I drink coffee sometimes? I don't see the point, but that kind of defeats the purpose of you taking the collagen, ma'am. Miss Linda, you just ain't gonna do right. You just ain't gonna do right. Why can't you just drink some green tea? The largest organ on the body is your skin. I know you said drink poison and take medicine. Just drink some green tea. Why can't you just drink the green tea? You can get I didn't say you couldn't have caffeine. Whatever I say, y'all should stop drinking coffee. The thing that you hear is you can't have any caffeine. I didn't say caffeine was a problem. I said coffee was a problem. I have caffeinated green tea in this jug right here. You can have caffeine. You can have caffeinated green tea. You can do whatever you want, Miss Linda. That's your body. You can do whatever you want. Okay? So hold on. How many of y'all got thyroid issues? You think it's the cream and the sugar? You can think whatever you want. So how many of y'all have thyroid issues? If you stop sometimes, just stop harming yourself all the time. Y'all have to remember a phrase that goes, how you do one thing is how you do everything. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you cheat on yourself, you'll cheat on your mate. Because that's what it would be. You're cheating on yourself. You are actively, with knowledge and forethought, doing something that you know is harmful. So you can't feign ignorance. So all the aches and the pains that you get from it, you deserve. Right? So if you have thyroid issues, guess what that's coming from? Bad bacteria in your gut. But there are 4 vegetables that create such an angry and antagonistic bacteria in your gut that it causes your body's immune system to attack your thyroid. Guess what those vegetables are? And y'all out here trying to be vegan. Cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and mustard greens. Ooh, thank you for the gifts. I tell that phrase to my kids off. I'm telling you, how you do one thing is how you do all things. They're not nightshades. Those aren't nightshade vegetables. Those vegetables are in the brassica family of vegetables. They're not nightshades. The brassica family of vegetables. Broccoli is fine. And somebody was like, but they're cousins. Okay. So who cares? So listen, if you have a slow and sluggish metabolism, you gave the wrong answer. If you have a slow and sluggish metabolism, it is because you're eating wheat, kidney beans, and navy beans. Yes, Brussels sprout. Miss Linda, do you have your foods list? Miss Linda, what do you? So you're the person I'm gonna have to come over there and get. Next time you come out to Vegas, I'm gonna snatch you up. The reason that these things slow down your metabolism is because the lectins. Let me tell you what lectins are. This is what's causing all the problems. This is what's causing all the problems. All whole foods have lectins. Lectins are just these little small proteins that are in all whole foods. Those proteins interact with our blood and they cause a chemical reaction to happen. Either it's going to be a positive reaction or a negative one. Okay. If it is a negative one, it is going to cause inflammation. It's going to cause mucus production. It's going to cause your metabolism to slow down. It's going to mess with your hormones. So the lectins that are in wheat, kidney beans, and navy beans for blood type O's literally interfere with the hormones that run our metabolism. Okay. The hormones are supposed to break down food and turn it into energy for us to use, for us to feel energetic. Okay. However, when these lectins interfere, it turns the food into sugar and stores it as fat. And that's what's slowing down your metabolism. Okay. So how do we turn this around for blood type O? What is it that blood type O should be eating every day? Red meat, beef, lamb, liver, mutton, buffalo, which is bison, veal, red meat. Red meat, red meat, red meat, red meat, red meat, red meat. That is the thing that is going to change everything for you. Stop worrying about this cholesterol. Stop worrying about, oh, they said, they lying. They lying. They're lying. The same doctor that tells you not to eat red meat is going home to a steak every day. Okay? Your cholesterol is not a problem. Cholesterol is like oil. You know how important oil is to your car? That's how important cholesterol is to your body. Do you know that it is cholesterol that feeds your brain? This is why when your cholesterol is too low, you now can't tap into your memories. This is why you end up with dementia and memory loss, because you are starving your brain. Why didn't they tell you that? When they're trying to get you to lower your, who has proven that cholesterol is what's causing heart disease? It's not. There are so many studies out now that show they have lied to us for decades just to get us on statins. Do y'all know that the nursing homes are overflowing with people that don't even know who the fuck they are? Overflowing. And while they're in there, they're still feeding them statins. I mean, that's what it is. Your body can't even heal itself when your cholesterol is too low. So you know how they came up with the lie about the heart disease? All all advertising agencies have doctors on the payroll. They know that whenever they say a doctor, something is doctor recommended, y'all gonna run right out and get it. So they have told y'all that doctors have said that red meat leads to cancer and high cholesterol is going to give you a heart attack or gives you heart disease. It's a lie. You know what's at the root of your heart disease? Sugar. We're going to get into this heart disease in just a minute. Let me finish up with the O's. We're going to start talking about blood type A. You're going to hear about the heart disease. Okay? What is it that's going to make your bad bacteria good bacteria? What is it? See, you can't get rid of bad bacteria in your body. You can't get rid of bacteria. Bacteria is a necessary thing. Your body cannot function without bacteria. Your body can't function without mucus. Okay? But you can turn bad bacteria into good bacteria. And the main thing that's going to do that for blood type O is, drum roll, please, onions. Onions. I just had 2 strikes and strokes. You mean strokes? They told me my high cholesterol and blood pressure is what caused it. Of course they did. How many meds did they put you on, Dino? How many meds did they put you on? What's your blood type, Dino? What's your blood type? Are you blood type B or blood type A? Because blood type O's is not, y'all don't really be getting down with the strokes. But blood type A and blood type B, stroke city. What's your blood type? It's very rare for you to be a blood type O and have a stroke. The reason I say that is because blood type O has very, very thin blood. Like notoriously thin. Like if y'all got into a car accident, y'all would bleed out. I'm on 9 in the morning and the same at night. How the hell are you an O having a stroke? Are you eating chicken? Do you drink liquor? I hope that this chick, we got to get Mr. Moore off these drugs. Why B's for the strokes? Because a lot of times people are eating chicken and chicken will give you strokes. We'll talk about that in a minute. Popeyes every day. That explains it. Sir. Oh, fuck. He said every day. Do you work there? What? If you don't work at Popeyes and you just giving them money every day, I'm going to come over there and snatch you up too. I got a lot of people. I need to make a list. I got a lot of people to snatch up. I got a lot of people to snatch up today. Sir. So you on, may I ask how old you are? How old are you, sir? I just like spicy chicken. It doesn't like you back though. It gave you 2 strokes. That's like you being, I'm in the film industry. What that got to do with you eating Popeyes every day? You're not allowed to eat better food? They give it to you for free? So craft services brings in Popeyes chicken every day? Are you diabetic, sir? I would be shocked if you're not diabetic. Are you diabetic? Let me finish up with these. Let me finish up with this. As a blood type O, y'all need to be eating onions every day. They had a $5 3-piece, and I'm loving it. It doesn't love you back. You're in a abusive relationship. If you don't have diabetes yet, you will. And you better hope you don't get prostate cancer, because estrogen has 100 times, chicken has 100 times the level of estrogen in its little body than you have in your whole human body. Estrogen is what feeds autoimmune diseases. Okay. When a man's estrogen is high, it triggers type 2 diabetes and prostate cancer. There is no way your estrogen is not high. So if you're not already experiencing, I'm not trying to put you on blast, you're going to have erectile dysfunction if you don't already have it. Yeah, dying for a 3-piece and a biscuit, just I can't wrap my mind around that. You know that this chicken is hurting you. You know that. You're taking 18 pills a day. Is that what you said? You said they take 9 pills in the morning and 9 pills at night. So as a blood type O, you need to be eating onions every single day. This is for you too, Dino. I'm not talking about no fried onions from the Outback either. Get your ass a raw onion. You need to be eating that shit like a fucking apple. You on my snatch up list. You need to go to my website and get you 2 beef supplement capsules. You need to get beef into your body right now. Right now. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. I do not. Popeyes is not your friend. Whew. Hold on now. As a blood type O, your perfect meal is literally a steak with a side of onions and a glass of pineapple juice. You are literally going to feel better than you have in decades. Dino, I need you to go to the grocery store and get you some beef. I don't give a shit if it's just ground beef. You need to be eating a hamburger for breakfast, a hamburger bunless for lunch, and a hamburger for dinner. Make it, put it in a Ziploc bag, put it in your little bag, and take your ass to work. I am outdone. Popeyes every day. Did you wonder why you had 2 strokes? I bet you don't wonder. You can't wonder. Strokes. My mother and my brother both died from strokes. Both of them died from aneurysms. One thing I do not allow is my blood pressure to go up. It's not gonna happen. It is not gonna happen. I'm blood type 2, and I love pineapple's the bomb. I'm about to dehydrate me some pineapple. It don't matter how the onions are prepared, sir. Get the onions in you. Just get the onion. However you like to eat the onion, eat it. Why does it matter how it's prepared? Just don't deep fry it in no breading. Dino, you don't have nobody to love you in your life. Like, what the hell's going on? You ain't got no friends. You ain't got nobody that's close enough to snatch you the fuck up. Somebody need to get close to you and snatch you up. It ain't gonna be me, because I can't get over there fast enough. But there should be somebody around you that's willing to snatch you the fuck up. You done had 2 strokes. Did you have Popeye's chicken today? I swear for God, I'm a book a flight. If this man said he had Popeye's chicken today, I don't care if it's a plane, train, or automobile. I'm gonna show up. Did you have Popeye's chicken today? I still think I should do that show where I just show up on y'all's doorstep. Y'all gonna look out on your Ring camera and you're gonna see me. Holy shit, I think that's Mama Trey at the door. Yeah, it's me. Open up. Let's go and see what you got in this kitchen. I don't eat anything handed to me out a window. What does that mean? What did you eat today, Dino? Don't be clever. What did you eat today? You been eating shit out of a window? Just because they brought it to craft services don't mean it wasn't coming out the window. Oh, they got out the car. You got out the car and get it. I'm going to show up at y'all house. You know how they used to have that babysitter show? What did you eat today? Why are you dancing around? All right, so hold up. He don't want to answer the question. If you don't want to answer the question, Dino, that's fine. So what is going to reduce that inflammation in your body? Exactly. Way worse. Way worse. Omega-3 containing fish. So the fish for blood type O is cod, halibut, red snapper, and trout, which I'm jealous because I love rainbow trout, but it's not for me. Okay. Also, walnuts, hazelnuts, flaxseed oil, parsnips, peas, and pineapple. It was Popeyes. Dino, we done pulled your coattails, my guy. We on to you now. We on to you. Where your wife? Where your wife? I ate sauteed potatoes and chicken and broccoli. You needed to throw that whole thing in the trash. The only thing that you were supposed to be eating was the broccoli. You can't have no chicken or no potatoes. You done went from worse to worse. Jesus Christ. You done threw potatoes in there. You done went from bad to worse. Go get your foods list, sir. Please go to brewitbaby.com. Hi. Go to brewitbaby.com. Get your foods list, download it into your phone. Do not eat anything on your neutral list or your avoids list. 7 days from now, sir, you're going to feel amazing. Okay? I'm holding your hand. Your wife is next to you yelling at you. We're going to get between you and Mrs. Moore, we're going to get your shit together. Chicken is out. All the chicken that's in your freezer needs to go in the trash. That's why you had them strokes. Okay? I need to repost my purge video of when I purged all the shit out of my house. I know y'all got some purge videos. Y'all need to post y'all purge videos and tag me on it. Post it in the group and tag me on it. Y'all also need to join the Facebook group because that's where you're going to be supported. That's where you're going to get recipes. That's where you're going to get advice. That's where you're going to get your questions answered. Go and join the Facebook group. It's called, Super Nanny. It's called Heal by Blood Type. Okay. That is going to be headquarters. All right. Plus, when you join, you get your first recipe book for free. We have 3 recipe books, but you get your first one for free. And also, as a member of the group, you get 15% off your supplements. I forgot to mention that. Okay. So go, can't cross my leg because I got this big old scratch on me. All right, so let's go. Let me finish up with O. We're going to go to A. What is going to encourage proper thyroid function? Turmeric and sea vegetables. Sea vegetables is kelp, bladderwrack, sea moss, seaweed, nori, kombu. All of those things are sea vegetable. That's going to raise your iodine levels in your body. Okay? Your iodine levels is what's going to support proper functioning of your thyroid. Okay? And turmeric. Turmeric is freaking amazing. I think I have 3 turmeric products. Bomb. So if you're dealing with pain, aches, inflammation, y'all need to go pick up one of my turmeric products. The Painless, the Ultra Flex, and then we have Turmeric Plus Bomb. Okay? What is going to repair your leaky gut? Because your leaky gut is repairable. Chicory, onions, peas, prunes, maitake mushrooms, beet greens, collard greens, and fava beans. First of all, collard greens benefit everybody. I'm a member. Can you give me 15%? Yes. You have to use the code. I can't say the code here. It's in the group. Go look in the group in the images. Yeah, you get 15% off. Go look in the images and you'll see the code on one of the images for the 15% off. Okay. Where's blood type A? We're done with blood type O. Where's blood type A? Come on, come on. My leg is throbbing. I'm gonna have to show Jory. As much as fats jumped up on me, it only took one jump up from Lincoln to. It's two of them. Anywho, where's blood type A? Put A in the comments if you're blood type A. Everybody should post a picture of the inside of your refrigerator. Do it. I just cleaned mine out yesterday. I cleaned my pantry. I cleaned my refrigerator and my freezer. Well, the freezer that's in the kitchen. I have 3 freezers in the garage. But those have been, I threw a lot of stuff out of that freezer too. Just stuff that's old. I don't eat enough, but I shop a lot. Because one of my part of my OCD is I don't like to run out of anything. So I buy stuff. But then I'm hardly ever hungry. Like I haven't eaten anything today. What time is it? I've been thinking about eating. It's 8 o'clock. I haven't eaten a thing today. As a blood type A, guess what's at the root of y'all's problems? Linda, you're a blood type A and you're still drinking coffee, which is depleting your protein. Why do I think you were blood type O? At the root of all of your problems as a blood type A is that you guys are protein malnourished. You are not getting enough protein, which is then causing you to have mineral deficiencies, which is then going to cause your body to suck minerals out of your teeth and your bones. I stopped drinking coffee for 7 days to give this a try. On day 9, I drank coffee. I felt horrible. I tried coffee again on day 11 and felt worse. I haven't had coffee in almost a year. The thing about it is your body will slap you around. If you have stopped and then you go back to doing the bad thing again, your body's like, oh. No, he didn't. Bop, 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 bop. Pain. It's not worth it. It's just listen, that's like you being an alcoholic and you stop drinking for 7 days and then you say, why is it so much better or so much more important if you are an alcoholic that you stay on the wagon? How is this any different? You don't see alcoholics out there like, oh, on the 9th day, I had some bourbon. When an alcoholic has a drink, he has to start all over again from day 1. All over again. You done got your little 30-day chip. It's called Heal by blood type. Heal. You done got your little 30-day chip and you went out to celebrate and had some Maker's Mark to celebrate your 30 days of sobriety, and you took a shot. Once you get listen, The first 3 days of anything is going to be your hardest, right? So if you go back to your old habits, you are now going to have to start all over again. And it's going to be those 3 hard days again. Why? It's not worth it. Thoughts on chai lattes. Chai is black tea. Black tea gives you kidney stones. Why can't you just drink some matcha? Oh, I'm about to be matcha. Is that a thing? I just found my little. I have so many appliances, guys. I found so many things yesterday in the garage. So I found 2. I have 2 of those little things for the matcha. You've never heard of matcha? Matcha is green tea. So I will be having matcha lattes. Y'all know I sell matcha. Y'all didn't know that? I sell mushroom matcha. So it's matcha with chaga and Ganoderma. Yep. I will be having soy matchas. Do I have to stop espresso? You don't have to stop doing anything, man. You can continue doing exactly what you want to do. It's not my job to tell you to stop doing anything. It's my job to tell you what's going on with your body, as if your body didn't already tell you. That's the thing. Your body is already telling you these things are causing me problems, but you guys like to ignore those symptoms until it turns into a full-blown disease. Okay? The way that your body communicates is through symptoms. Either you're going to feel great or you're going to feel like crap. Okay? What happens to your body when you drink coffee is it stops collagen production. Okay? Collagen makes up 30% of your body's overall protein. As we age, the body requires more protein, not less. So you are literally depleting your body of protein. And if you are blood type A, which you said, ma'am, the problems that blood type A has stem from, if you feel great, keep doing what you're doing, ma'am. Keep doing whatever it is you're doing. Knock yourself out. You just haven't gotten caught up yet. Do you think everybody just feels bad all the time? Or is there a time when you start feeling bad? It doesn't just happen overnight. It comes from years of abuse. Okay? And if you're drinking coffee every day and your collagen production is not where it needs to be, first of all, blood type A ages faster than all the other blood types. Okay? That is sucking all of the moisture out of your skin. So I'm sure you're out buying a bunch of stuff. Okay? Your blood work does not indicate low protein. Ma'am, do your thing. Why are you going to the doctor and getting blood work? If you feel so great, why are you going to the doctor to get blood work? Why are y'all going to the doctor if y'all feel so good? What is your job? Wellness. When has a doctor been behind wellness? What has a doctor ever prevented anything? What has a doctor prevented? The mug is on the website. What has a doctor ever stopped? What has a doctor prevented? I'm very confused. So your job is making you go in and get these things for insurance purposes? Is that what's happening? I don't have time to go down this rabbit hole with you. So anywho, the things that The things that are at the root of your problems as a blood type A is protein malnourishment. Blood type A's are predisposed to heart disease, diabetes, and certain cancers. Predisposed. Blood type A has more heart disease than all the other blood types. Okay? Coming across my foods list make me 100% better. I'm not even on my diabetes medication, blood pressure pills. Fantastic. Oh, that makes me happy. That makes it all worth it. Okay? Oh, shit. We already went over blood type O, sir. You can go get your foods list, though. Okay, you just missed it. We just finished it. As a blood type A, what you guys deal with is ineffective animal protein breakdown. The reason that happens is because you do not have enough stomach acid to break down animal proteins. Okay, so if your body cannot process these foods, the number one thing that's going to happen is stressing out your organs. One of the biggest issues for blood type A is your cortisol. Blood type A has a steady stream of cortisol in their blood all day, every day. This is what makes y'all perfectionistic. This is what makes y'all stressed. This is what makes y'all anxious. How many of y'all just feel anxious and stressed all the time? I'm sure that coffee and espresso doesn't help. Okay? But that's y'all's natural state. Blood type A and blood type B have the same fight or flight setup, meaning you guys have a steady stream of cortisol in your blood, which is your stress hormone, all day. Blood type O and blood type AB have the same fight or flight. We have a very intense reaction to stress, but it's not all day. When we have stress, our cortisol shoots up and it comes down. Y'all's is ever present. Okay. When your cortisol is high, it also makes your blood sugar high. Okay. You can trigger diabetes simply by being stressed. It's called stress-induced diabetes. This is why blood type A has a lot of diabetics. Okay. Your platelet count is elevated. Should be eating for your blood type, ma'am. Listen. This is what causes a lot of problems. Okay. Your cortisol is connected to your insulin. Your insulin, your blood sugar, and then that's going to trigger more insulin. So if you're also dealing with high blood pressure, it has to do with you being insulin resistant as well. If you are eating animal protein as a blood type A, you are putting meat into your body that cannot fully digest. So now you have a bunch of old putrefied food sitting in your stomach. This is why blood type A also has more stomach cancer than all the other blood types. I just ordered it. Do I get a hard copy? Do you think I'm getting off this live and sitting down and mailing anything to anybody? It is 2025. You can print it out. It is a PDF. I am not mailing nothing. You better go print that sucker out. The whole point was that you have it on your phone. You are not going to be walking around with no papers in your purse, whipping your food list out. The whole purpose was that it's on your phone. I'm trying to open it. It's not working. Try it. Put the link into your browser. Your browser is preventing it from opening. So copy the link and then put it in another browser and it'll open. Or try it on your laptop if you have a laptop. Okay. It also works best if it's on a Google, if it's on Chrome. Okay. I've seen a lot of people have trouble on Safari, so I don't know which one you're using. But if you have any more trouble, if you can't get it, just message me. Okay. So another thing that blood type A deals with is you guys have thicker blood than all the other blood types. The chat went off. No, the chat's working. You can't see the chat? Chat's working. Blood type A has thicker blood than all the other blood types, which is wild. Okay. That is what's contributing to you guys having heart disease. So let's get into the food. Okay. The foods that blood type A can never have is red meat, pork. No one should be eating pork. Y'all know that. It's 2025. Who's still eating pork? Can't nobody that got ribs in their freezer, pork ribs in their freezer, say nothing to me. Okay. Organ meats, crustaceans. Crustaceans is lobster and crab. Shellfish, shrimp, oysters, clams, mussels, scallops. All of those things are shellfish. Crustaceans and shellfish are very high in saturated fat. You guys do not have enough stomach acid to break down foods that are high in saturated fats. So you want to know why you have all these issues? Y'all love a seafood boil. Do y'all know that Black women have more heart disease than all other groups in America? %29 of African American women is blood type A. Did y'all know that the exercises that you do also impact your health? Like, there are blood type specific exercises. Like blood type A, if you're out here doing high impact exercises, you're literally releasing more cortisol into your bloodstream, which is going to make you feel more stressed out, and cortisol settles in your midsection. So you're going to the gym and you're working out because, you know, society tells you you're supposed to go to the gym 3 times a week. It's on your list, Miss Linda. At the very top of your list, it tells you what exercises you're supposed to be doing. It's right at the top of your list. When you get your foods list, read the words at the top. Okay? The only blood type that benefits from high impact exercises is blood type O. Because when blood type O does high impact exercises, it actually helps them to process their emotions better. It makes them feel good. It releases dopamine and serotonin into their bloodstream. It's the opposite for blood type A. It's going to make you feel worse. Sweetheart, may I help you? Jordan, did you put the lamb in their food bowl? Come here.
She said, I'm only doing it for $3, nigga. You only gave me $3.
Did you
do what I want?
Linka scratched the hell out of my leg. I have a scratch this long. Did you put lamb in their bowl?
Yes.
Thank you. So hold on. There's more. Blood type A, you also cannot have tropical oils. That's avocado oil, coconut oil, palm kernel oil, palm oil. All of those oils are high in saturated fats. You're feeling very good about being back to, oh, good. I was going to go bowling today, but I said I better show my face before they forget who I am. Also, industrial oils, corn oil, canola oil, safflower, sunflower, rapeseed. Y'all can't have none of them oils. Actually, none of us should be eating any of those oils. Okay? You can't digest it. And also dairy foods. Y'all can't have dairy foods. And most cheeses are high in saturated fats. You cannot digest that. Okay? Let's talk about something that's super interesting. This thick blood. Y'all already have naturally thick blood, but there are foods that make your blood thicker than what it already is, which boggles the mind every time I think about it. Guess what foods are making your blood thick? Your thick blood is what's at the root of your heart disease. That's going to lead to blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, DVTs, strokes, and heart attacks. Blood type A has more heart attacks than all the other blood types. Okay, and heart disease is the #1 killer in America. What's making your blood thick as a blood type A? Vinegar. And y'all be out here doing vinegar shots, washing your little fruit in vinegar, putting vinegar all up in your greens, making your blood thick. How many of you blood type A's have ever had a blood clot, a pulmonary embolism, a DVT, a stroke, a heart attack? Put it in the comments. What else makes your blood thick? Oranges and orange juice. Blows my mind. Oranges will kill you as a blood type A. Oranges. First of all, oranges are bad for every blood type. But it will kill you as a blood type A. What else makes your blood thick? Dairy foods. Blood type O and blood type A can never have dairy food. That is literally 86% of the U.S. population was to never. Do y'all realize that the reason these people tell y'all these things are necessary is to get you to buy them? The reason that these people have, just like orange juice was sold to us by an advertising agency that had a doctor. Doctors recommended orange juice to get your vitamin C. And we have been drinking orange juice ever since. The advertising agencies literally pay doctors to put their names on things to say it's so healthy, you should be drinking this every day. Little does any of us know that, first of all, the oranges that you're consuming are rotten, because real oranges are green on the outside. What do we use to clean our greens? Why can't you use some baking soda? Why can't you use some baking soda? Why can't y'all use some water? Y'all can't use water? Who told y'all that vinegar was going to kill anything? Where did y'all get that from? Where did y'all get this notion that vinegar was going to do what to your fruits and vegetables? Who told y'all that? The same people that told y'all to take vinegar shots to lower your blood pressure? The same people that told y'all to take vinegar shots to get rid of belly fat? YouTube. Made by people. What else makes your blood thick? Liquor. I had somebody arguing me down one day. Liquor's supposed to make your blood thin. Who told you that? First of all, blood type O already has naturally thin blood. Okay? Liquor makes your blood thick. Water's just fine. Okay? Guar gum. Guar gum makes your blood thick. The guar gum that's in your almond milk. If you go look at the Silk, that's literally the worst brand of soy milk, almond milk you can ever buy. First of all, almond milk is a scam. All they do is take the leftover pieces of the almond and make it into almond milk, which ain't even enough. It ain't even a handful of almonds. You're paying $8 for some almond water.
Oh, come on.
Okay. What am I doing here? I'm I have an account.
You
I have an account here.
Army made this water.
Shut up. So hold on. Let's get into the bad bacteria. Ooh. Remember when I told y'all that bad bacteria is what's at the root of most of those ailments you guys are suffering from? Your alopecia, your endometriosis, your IBS, your IBD. Latoya said, hi, Jordan. It's a long time.
What up, girl?
What up, girl? Hold on. IBS, IBD, urinary tract infections, yeast infections, thyroid issues, COPD, all of your, I'll tell them when you come back, all of your skin issues. All of those things come from bad bacteria in your gut. And guess what is the main culprit of all of the bad bacteria in your gut as a blood type A? Potatoes. Y'all can't have no potatoes, no color, no nationality, no, none. Not derivatives of, not versions of. Y'all can't have no potatoes ever. You want to know why you had to have a hysterectomy? Your potato habit. You want to know why your hair is falling out? You love French fries. You want to know why you got thyroid issues? Because you like sweet potatoes and sweet potato pie and candy yams. Where's the reaction? Y'all not upset that y'all can't eat potatoes? Rule of thumb, the cheapest thing at the grocery store is why y'all sick. Think about the cheapest things at the grocery store. I know y'all say nothing's cheap now, right? I get it. But they're cheaper than the other things. You can get 5 pounds of potatoes for $3, right? Rice, potatoes, bread, oats, chicken, pork. The cheapest things at the grocery store is why you have the ailments you have. Ramen noodles, cheap. So how do we turn this around for blood type A? What should blood type A be cooking? As them the last time you mentioned it on the live, lemons and limes are cheap by me. Lemons and limes are great. If you're a blood type A, you should be drinking lemon water every day. I drink lemon water every single day. Okay. Do you know that that's a natural blood thinner? Lemons, natural blood thinner. You know what else thins out your blood as a blood type A? Green tea. Your doctor will put you on blood thinner meds. You could just start your day with lemon water. You know what else? Increasing your water intake thins out your blood. Increasing your water will thin out your blood. The main thing that you should be eating as a blood type A is soy. Soy, 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 soy. Tofu, tempeh, edamame. Ooh, I'm going to have some edamame today. I have a big old bag of edamame from Costco somewhere deep in one of them freezers, and I could not find it yesterday. But I did find a bag in my kitchen freezer. Edamame, texturized vegetable protein. Blood type A benefits from soy. Blood type AB benefits from soy. Okay? I know that you've heard all your life that soy is so bad. Oh, it raises your estrogen. It does not. You know what's raising your estrogen? Chicken, oats, liquor. Okay? If you are blood type A and blood type AB, you benefit from plant protein. If you are blood type O and blood type B, you can never have soy. Ever. I'm not all bad. I did everything you said. Just keep it that way. Just stay on the path. Just stay on the path. Y'all get well and then you want to venture out and start back with your old habits. Just stay on the path. Because if you start back to your old habits, and your blood pressure is going to be back up again. So what's the point? Stay on the path. Also, y'all benefit from 25 different fish. Please do not be vegan or vegetarian as a blood type A. The reason is every single one of us must have protein. Y'all being vegan and vegetarian and trying to piece together proteins is not working. You're not getting enough. This is why you have the issues that you have. You're not getting enough protein. Soy is a plant protein. It will break down fully. Your body will extract all of the minerals and nutrients you so desperately need. Okay? That is what is going to heal up your body. You also benefit from 25 different fish. So pescatarian is your lifestyle. Okay? Pescatarian is your lifestyle. You benefit from 3 different types of salmon, cod, snapper, sardine. Y'all know I got like 50 cans of sardines downstairs. By me organizing my pantry yesterday, I consolidated everything and put everything where it's supposed to be. I got like 50 cans of sardines. I got like 20 cans of tuna. I made the dogs their snacks so I can put all of their wellness things in it, stuff for their gut, stuff for their coat and all that stuff. So I put some mackerel, some salmon. Costco has this really bomb ass salmon in a can. The dogs love it. So I mixed some salmon, some mackerel. What else did I put in there? Sweet potato. What else did I put in there? Some oats to bind it. Then I put all of their meds and stuff in there. Is hot sauce okay for? No. You can't have vinegar, ma'am. Vinegar makes your blood thick. Vinegar is in hot sauce. Y'all cannot have condiments because all the condiments have vinegar in them. What kinds of sardines? The ones I've been buying look and taste like trash. What brand did you buy? Y'all know that you can buy fresh sardines too. My favorite brand of sardines is something Harbor, Bay Harbor. No, that's Dexter. Sardines. I'll tell you. I have these seasoned sardines in olive oil. I have those. I got about 10 of them. This is my favorite tuna, Genova. This is my absolute favorite tuna. This tuna is bomb. Hold on. I'll show you the sardines. This brand is called Bar Harbor. I don't know why I can never remember that. It's Bar Harbor. They're expensive though. I mean, not to me, because I would much rather buy food than a Louis Vuitton purse. But it's $54 for a 12 pack. It's bomb though. And the can is like this long, so it's like 6 ounces. They're fantastic. I'll say that. Okay. Why can't you just squeeze a little lemon juice on your sardines and call it a day? Okay. Just a little lemon juice. You tried a lot. Season is one, and there's another one that I get from Sprouts. What are you buying, ma'am? Are you getting them from like Walmart or something? Don't be buying them Walmart sardines now. Let me see what the brand is that I get from Sprouts. Sardines. Da 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 da. Wild Planet. Wild Planet. I got quite a few of those. I don't like Safe Catch. I tried that. I didn't like them. I don't like they have a Safe Catch has salmon in the little pouches. I don't like it. Mm-mm. At all. Yeah, just squeeze some lemon on your sardines. You'll be fine. Y'all cannot have no pepper. Pepper also creates bad bacteria in your gut as a blood type A. Also, navy beans, oranges again, kidney beans, lima beans, and whey protein shakes. Blood type O and blood type A has to have plant protein shakes because you guys cannot have dairy. Whey is dairy. Yeah, Costco's that's where I got the Wild Planet from. They're on sale. Snatch them up. That's why I always have so much shit, because I only buy the stuff that's on sale. So even if I'm not going to eat it today, if it's on sale, I'm going to get it. Okay. So what is going to thin out your blood? Again, lemons, water, pineapple, blueberries, blackberries, green tea, olive oil, flaxseed oil, and walnuts. Walnut oil. I love walnut oil. I'm not eating any walnuts, but I do like the walnut oil. I get it from Canada. Well, it's on Amazon, but it comes from Canada. Okay. What is going to make your gut bacteria super happy? Escarole, dandelion, chard, rapini. I have a lot of those on my garden downstairs. Fava beans, prunes, and silver dollar mushrooms. Sometimes they have like 30 small ones in a can, and they don't. 30 sardines in a can? What you mean? Wait, what you mean? Y'all know you can go to the Asian market and get fresh sardines. Then you can bake them, put a little salt on them, put some lemon juice on them, a little olive oil, and bake them yourself. I got some fresh sardines in the freezer right now. I've never seen 30 sardines in a can. That sounds diabolical. Where's blood type B? We're done with blood type A. Please go to the website, brewitbaby.com, and get your foods list. Also, while you are over there, because everyone's suffering from parasites, this is why y'all crave sugar and carbohydrates, because parasites be like, don't you want some potato chips? Don't you want some cakes, cookies, and pies? How about a snack? Y'all have a colony of worms living up comfortably in your intestines. Please, as blood type of what will make our gut happy? As blood type what, ma'am? You didn't put the type. Go get your Brew It Baby teas. I actually knocked $3 off the price while I was sitting here on the live. So these are $16.99 right now. Tomorrow they're going back up to $19.99. So go get them. Okay. This is your daytime tea. This is your nighttime tea. Do you have to get both? No, but I do. Okay. Y'all have to start actively keeping these parasites out of your body. Okay. Blood type B, where you at? Put B in the comments. Blood type O, what makes your gut happy? Onions. Onions, broccoli, string beans. That's what you need. Those are the vegetables you need to stick with. Okay? Onions. Y'all should be eating an onion every single day. First of all, onions benefit everybody. There's not a day that passes that I don't eat onions in one shape, way, or form. Whether it's green onions, white onions, red onions, yellow, Vidalia, I'm eating an onion every day. Okay? Everyone benefits from onions. And y'all, I think it's literally the most slept on vegetable on earth. Okay? Highly underrated. So as a blood type B, here's the problem. Blood type B is super sensitive. Onions, I'm telling you. It will change everything. And when we get off the live, just go and type in baked onions. It's going to blow your mind. When I eat onions, it gives me heartburn. It depends on how you eat them, ma'am. Are you eating them raw or are you cooking them? And what are you eating them with? Y'all always want to blame something on something that's so innocent. It don't matter what you like, ma'am. Do you like prescription drugs? If life was based on only doing and eating what we like, we'd all be fucking dead. The problem is y'all don't think of food as medicine. If we all practice, if we all had been eating according to our blood type our entire lives, we would never be sick. You would never have no illnesses. Your skin would be popping. What did you eat the onions with, ma'am? Y'all be the same people that blame beef for not digesting and you ate it right next to a big ass potato. You never ever thought it could be the potato that's fucking you up. You blamed it on the beef. So to sit here and say, "Oh, onions give me heartburn," what you eating the onions with, ma'am? The last time you had onions, I guarantee you didn't eat it by itself. So what'd you eat it with? I'm glad you don't like potatoes because you ain't supposed to eat them. Maybe it was the eggs. Because you ain't supposed to be eating no dairy. I ate sauteed onions and mushrooms as a side. That's all you need. What's your blood type, Yo-Yo? Are you an O or an A? Word of advice. The simpler y'all keep this shit, the faster you're going to get results. In the first week, you're going to lose 7 to 10 pounds. In the first week. That's if you are a person that has inflammation in your body. You can be thin and have inflammation. Okay? You ain't supposed to be eating no eggs. But I can't tell you nothing, Sheba. So, enjoy. Enjoy. So, as far as blood type B is super, super sensitive to the lectins in food. Okay? And the symptoms that you'll experience when you have lectin sensitivity is swollen and painful joints, inflammation, gut issues, bad skin, neurological problems, and hormonal fluctuations. Okay. You also have liver detox problems. Okay. I benefit from eggs. That's the only reason I eat them. But not everybody benefits from eggs. So I'm not going to say that eggs are not the perfect protein because it is. Y'all need to be careful with them though. I don't eat them all the time because, again, estrogen. Okay. Another thing that's very special about blood type B is you guys are a hyper assimilator, meaning your body, your gut has a particular bacteria, a particular strain. We all have this strain. However, blood type B has a higher level of that particular strain of bacteria. That bacteria is dangerous because what it does is it breaks down digestive resistant starches, turns it into sugar, and stores it as fat in your body. Why it's dangerous for blood type B is that when you go to the doctor and they test you for diabetes, they're testing for that level of bacteria. Blood type B has the largest population of diabetics in the world. In the world. Guess who has the second highest population of diabetics in the world? The first one is China. And that's probably because of the size of China. But India. Do y'all know how much chicken India consumes? India is also massive, but they consume tons and tons of chicken. Blood type B is their majority blood type. This is where that region is where blood type B originated. Okay. They're not supposed to be eating no chicken ever. So the foods that are causing the problems in your body as a blood type B, the number one thing is chicken. There is a lectin in the meat of chicken. Here, listen to what I'm saying. There is a lectin in the meat of chicken that when you are a blood type B and a blood type AB, that lectin attacks our bloodstream, causing our red blood cells to clump together, creating blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, autoimmune diseases, and stroke. How many of y'all have an autoimmune disease? At least one. Did y'all know that 50 million Americans have at least one autoimmune disease? Put your autoimmune disease in the comments. Autoimmune diseases feed on estrogen. So when you continue to consume foods that put estrogen in your body or causes your body to raise its estrogen levels, you are literally feeding your autoimmune diseases. Diseases feed on things. Cancer feeds on sugar. Autoimmune diseases feed on estrogen. What raises your estrogen? What foods? The number one thing is chicken. Chicken has 100 times the level of estrogen in its little body than we have in our whole human body. 100 times. And chickens have the exact same sex hormones that humans have. Y'all need to wake up. Tap the screen. Let me know that y'all still alive. The exact same sex hormones. So they have estrogen and testosterone, and you're eating this. Okay. So when you are consuming chicken, plus chicken is also a weight gainer. Have y'all ever seen Jim Bros meal prep with beef? Has anyone ever seen gym rats or trainers meal prep with beef? Whenever these people are meal prepping, they're meal prepping with chicken. Because chicken is a weight gainer. Chicken is directly linked to obesity. Tapping doesn't work on IG. Oh, well, I think you have to send hearts. Chicken also, the estrogen in the chicken causes growths in your body. Estrogen is a growth hormone. That's why it's a weight gainer. It's a growth hormone. Okay. This is why you have fibroids. This is why you have polyps and cysts and tumors, because estrogen creates growths in the body. So when you are consuming foods, you've been chicken free for 2 years. It's been 3.5 for me. It never even crosses my mind to eat chicken. I wish I would. I wish, boy, I would eat some dirt before I eat a piece of chicken. You could not pay me. You could not pay me no amount of money to eat no piece of chicken. The thought alone. I mean, because I'm blood type AB and Jordan is blood type B, and chicken will literally kill us. I'm not willing to have no stroke over no Popeyes. And what was killing me before I started eating for my blood type was chicken. Because I was in menopause and I was inflamed from head to toe. And it progressively got worse and worse and worse to the point where I was bedridden. I was in so much pain, I could not get out of the bed. And I was bleeding for days, 45 days straight. I bled heavy. I had horrible anemia. I was swollen from head to toe. I had to wear compression socks and Skechers gym shoes, looking like adult stride rights. I remember laying in my bed, looking at the ceiling, talking to God, like, if this is how the rest of my life is going to be, I'm done. I'm ready to go. Call me home. Call me to glory, whatever. I'm ready to go. That's where I was. That's how I was hopeless, because nothing I was using was working. Nothing was stopping. And God said, eat for your blood type. I literally picked up my phone because I already knew about this book. I already knew about the information. I just never put any action behind it. I thought it was an interesting concept. I ordered the book on Amazon. It got there the next day, and I started the next day. And my first 3 days, I lost 6 pounds of inflammation just laying in the bed. That was enough for me to get up and start moving. And I've been on this path ever since. It's been 3.5 years. I'm not going back for what? Go back to pain? Go back to Skechers? No shade for the people that wear Skechers. Have y'all ever seen me in a Skechers t-shirt? It's either going to be Nike or Adidas. I remember I sent the shoes, a picture of the shoes to my sister, and she sent a voice note back laughing. Crushed my soul. Because we were in me and my sister and my nieces, we had a shoe club. So whenever we bought some new Nikes, we were sending pictures to each other like, oh, they're on fire. Oh. I sent my sister a picture of them damn. What are those? I sent my sister a picture. She was like, damn, them look like adult stride rights. And they did. I'm going to look for that picture. If I can find that picture, I'm going to post it in the group. It ain't worth it, boo-boo. I used to stand for 4 hours a day when I was with TLC teaching people about network marketing and the Detox tea and all that. I used to stand for 4 hours a day and do what I'm doing right now. And then it got to the point where it was unbearable and I could no longer stand. And that's how quickly I went from being healthy to being sick. So when people are like, no, I feel great. Yeah, I feel great too. Until one day I didn't. And you never know when it's going to happen. You never know. So my advice to you, to whoever's listening, is to get on this path now so you don't have to get to that point. Because people don't really start to concern themselves with their health until it goes bad. And my advice is don't let it get to that point. If there's a way that you can be eating right now that will prevent you from getting sick, why are you not doing it? If I had known this information was going to be so impactful, I should have started on it when I read it in 1992. Imagine. I probably would never have had sarcoidosis. I probably never would have had asthma. I probably wouldn't have had none of these issues. This is why I say the best way to break generational habits is to get your kids eating according to their blood type now. Like my niece sent me a thing today, said, I just got a kids menu for the summer for food, for meals and snacks for their blood type. Can you look over it? ChatGPT had made this menu. And I was like, absolutely. No. They can't have no wheat. They can't have. And she said, I think that's what Carson is allergic to, because the baby had another allergic reaction. I was like, in their blood type B, they can't handle wheat. Okay. She said, I think that's what she's allergic to. She is. Food allergies. What do y'all think food allergies are, my friends? Food allergies. When you go in and get a food allergy test, what do you think they're testing? Do you sell recipe books for blood? Yes. And if you join the group, the first recipe book is in the group. So just go join the group and get the first one free. The Facebook group is Heal by Blood Type. Okay. Heal by Blood Type. So I looked over her menu and I was like, absolutely not. And I gave her some ideas of what she should be giving them. Like even the baby's a blood type B, and I sent her some goat's milk to give the baby. Don't give that baby no soy, because all the baby formula on the market is soy based. Blood type O and blood type blood type O and blood type B can never have soy. So if you're feeding your baby who's a blood type O or a blood type B baby formula, just know that you're filling your baby with estrogen. This is why Jordan was so sick as a baby. He had ear infections all the time. And then he had to have his tonsils taken out and all that. Jordan could have been drinking goat's milk or regular cow's milk from day one, because he's a blood type B. If your children are blood type O, give them goat's milk. I just sent her a picture of the powdered goat's milk I have for the dogs. It's free. It's free, ma'am. It's free. Okay. And you get 15% off your blood type supplements as well when you join the group. Okay. So hold on. Here are the other things that are also giving y'all inflammation, gut issues, hormonal fluctuations. Corn. What hormone does corn fluctuate? What hormone does corn jack up? Put in the comments. Y'all know the answer. What hormone is affected by corn? Insulin. Corn consumption stops your body from making insulin. And corn is in everything. High fructose corn syrup, regular corn syrup, corn starch, corn oil. White distilled vinegar is made from corn. Just about 90% of all the liquor on the market is made from corn. Hi, Miss Shirley. 90% of the liquor on the market is made from corn. Now y'all can see why we have such an epidemic of diabetes in this country. What else? You cannot have wheat as a blood type B. The 4 things that happen to your body when you consume wheat, the number one thing is a violent inflammation in your intestines. Y'all will think it's bloating, but it's your intestines are swollen. Okay. The second thing is wheat converts your happy hormones, dopamine and serotonin, into anger and aggression, anxiety hormones, which is norepinephrine and noradrenaline. So you're literally eating something that's making you depressed and angry. The third thing that happens when you consume wheat is it stops your body from absorbing minerals and nutrients from other foods. Now you got mineral deficiencies. Did y'all ever wonder how you get mineral deficiencies? Well, bread, pasta, cereals, all of that stuff is wheat. Everything y'all eat for breakfast is wheat based. Most of the stuff you eat for lunch is wheat based. Most of the stuff you eat for dinner is wheat based. I joined the group, but you have to look under the files section, ma'am. Files. Okay. You also cannot, the fourth thing that happens is it slows down your metabolism. So now you just feel tired and sluggish all the time because wheat does that. Okay. So the other things, All the things that are giving y'all the lectin sensitivity symptoms: chicken, corn, buckwheat, wheat, sesame, amaranth, soy, and rye. Cut those things out, okay? You're going to feel amazing. In the first 7 days, you're going to lose 7 to 10 pounds of inflammation because these are the things that are keeping you inflamed, okay? Another thing that y'all suffer from is liver detox dysfunction. The liver is the largest detox organ in the body, but there are foods that interfere with what your liver is supposed to be doing. Those foods are lentils, black beans, black-eyed peas, mung beans, artichokes, and aloe. Messing up your liver. I'm telling y'all right now, beans are dangerous. Like, I think I can only have one bean. O's can only have like 1 or 2 beans, right? Black-eyed peas and what? Azuki beans? Who's eating azuki beans? Beans and legumes are very, very high in lectins. Lectins is what's at the root of a lot of our issues. Okay. What is giving y'all that high level of alpha glucosidase bacteria? Peanuts, tomatoes. These things I'm telling y'all right now could be why you're diabetic. Peanuts, tomatoes, soy, cashews, corn, cornstarch, black pepper. Black pepper is not good for nobody's gut. Let it go. I ain't had pepper in 3.5 years. I don't even know what it tastes like. Poppy seeds, pinto beans, maltodextrin. All of those processed foods have maltodextrin in it. And rhubarb. I don't know who the hell's eating rhubarb, but rhubarb is bad for everybody. Okay? These things right here could be why you're diabetic. So, what is messing up your gut, making your gut bacteria angry? Sorghum, peanuts, sucrose, dextrose, carrageenan, distilled liquor, and acacia, which is gum arabic, which is another food additive. How do we turn this around? How do we turn this around for blood type B? Blood type B is the other red meat eating blood type. Oh, how long have I been on here? Ooh, I got to hurry up because they only gave me 4 hours on Instagram. I only got 20 minutes left. So let me wrap this up. Okay. Those of you that are not in the Facebook group, please go and join when the live is over. I'm also on YouTube with the same name that I have on Instagram. So if this cuts off, go on over there if I'm not finished. Announcement. The social casino will be opening this week. It's called Black Sheep Game Room because I am the black sheep of my family and so is my niece. We're the only entrepreneurs. But all of those fabulous games that you guys see at the casinos, now you can play those exact same games from home. I told y'all health includes recreation. And this is fun. So look out for Black Sheep to be open by the end of the week. Oh my God, it's going to be so fun. I mean, I live in Vegas. The casinos are right up the street, but I can't be in no casino full of smoke. You said I've been having too much fun. I have. Actually, I haven't been playing. I've just been working. We had to get the website done. The website is blacksheepgameroom.com. If you go and look at it, it's super cute. Hold on, let me show y'all real quick. Black Sheep Game Room. Look how cute. Look how cute. Why is the camera going all over the place? Go look at it. Isn't it adorbs? Y'all see that big old black sheep? opulent. Opulence, baby. So we had to get that done. And of course, you see my folks. You see my folks. Sweet. So that should be up. I think I'm going to probably launch it on Friday, Thursday or Friday. But you're going to start seeing postings about it and all that. So there is a page that and a group that if you're interested, I will add you to. The group is Black Sheep Game Room. It has 9,000 members. Yes, it's on Facebook. It's on Facebook. I've been working. When y'all don't see me, just know I'm not sitting around eating bonbons. I be working. I haven't left the house in a week. I have not been bowling. Jordan's gone bowling 3 times. I have not left the house. I've been on the computer for 7 days straight. I'm on 3 hours of sleep. I have eczema and it flared up and very itchy. And now I think corn. Yeah. Oh, are you blood type B, Zendra? I say it all the time. Your skin issues come from bad bacteria in your gut. Okay. So wheat, if you're dealing with skin issues, y'all need to cut out wheat. Y'all need to cut out corn. If you are blood type O, definitely let go of dairy. Y'all cannot have that stuff. All of that stuff. Potatoes contribute to your bad bacteria. Corn. What else? Chicken with the estrogen. Estrogen also makes you have skin issues and makes you have acne and stuff. So anybody that has skin issues, all of that comes from bad bacteria in your gut. I cannot stress enough that y'all need to detox and also be using prebiotics and probiotics. Get that stuff on the website. You must. And the more antibiotics you guys are on, no, you cannot eat no sweet potatoes, baby. Y'all are going to have to let go of these sugars. Okay? Y'all are going to have to let go of food that turns into sugar in your body. I mean, it literally says sweet. That's why I'm trying to figure out, why do y'all think that sweet potatoes are supposed to be so much healthier for you than regular potatoes? They're sweet. Potatoes turn into sugar anyway. I'm trying to figure out why y'all think that they're so much healthier. These corporations made y'all think, because they don't want you to stop eating potatoes, they're going to tell you that something is better for you. Just like they don't want you to stop eating chicken. They'll say, oh, baked chicken is better than fried chicken. Chicken is chicken. Chicken is chicken. I don't care what you done. If you put the chicken in a soup, is it not going to be a chicken? They said it. Y'all are listening to people that have a vested interest in you buying their products. Have you heard the line, there's no truth in advertising? There's no truth in advertising. If these corporations told you what this food does in your body, you would never eat it. If these people literally told you it's going to cause inflammation, it's going to stop your body from making insulin, it's going to give you eczema flare-ups, if they did the same thing that they do on the medicine commercials at the end, when they tell you all the side effects of the medication that you about to go ask your doctor about, what if all the food commercials did that? You're going to experience flatulence and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Would you eat it? So chicken without estrogen. Ma'am, show me a chicken without estrogen, sweetheart. Oh. Chickens have babies. Anything that has babies has estrogen. There's no such thing as an estrogen-free chicken, sweetie. I'm sorry to have to tell you that. When you see a package that says no hormones added, they didn't have to add any because it already has the hormones in it. Chickens have the exact same hormones that humans have. The exact same. Eggs have estrogen too, but the chicken is the most dangerous thing because in the chicken, there is a lectin that attacks our bloodstream. So that's what makes chicken 10 times worse. I'm just asking, sis, I heard you say estrogen, so asking for clarity, that's why I'm here. Why do y'all get so offended by my answer? Y'all only say just asking when you didn't like how I phrased the answer. And this is not your first time you've seen me, Miss Carla. This is not the first time you've seen me. Y'all get so offended. You know why you get so offended? Because you're eating all that wheat and chicken. I do not get offended by information. Okay? You cannot be sick and sensitive. You're going to have to pick a struggle. Okay? I know this is not your, I remember everybody. And the thing is, I don't remember half the shit in my past, but I remember everybody that come on this live. Jordan is like, I don't understand how you remember all of that blood type stuff and all this other shit because I'm meant to. All the rest of the shit that goes on in my life, I'm not meant to. I don't need to retain that shit here. But I know every single person that pops up on this live. Don't ask me no shit that happened yesterday because I'm not going to remember. But I remember you. What's up? I'm telling you, it's ordained. This is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing because the other stuff, I don't remember nothing. Buddy, I'm almost done. Why are you? Come here, bud. What you doing, fat daddy? I'm almost done, buddy. I got to wrap it up because I only got 13 minutes. So here's what we need to do for blood type B. Blood type B is the other red meat eating blood type. Let me give you all an interesting fact. 71% of the African American community benefits from red meat only. Are you blood type B, Miss Carla? 71% of the African American community benefits from red meat only. We were never supposed to be eating chicken. We were never supposed to be eating pork. Ever. And that is what's at the root of our illnesses. Oh, go and come back. That's a smart thing. But it's late. Y'all, I'm on the West Coast. It's midnight over there. I'm almost done. I only have to finish up with blood type AB, and that's short. So let me finish up with blood type B. So here's the great part. Blood type B is the most balanced of all the blood types. Y'all can have a little bit of everything. You're O negative and you added red meat to your diet. Never did until I started watching you. Good, but you got to cut out the other stuff. It's not about y'all just adding the red meat. You got to cut out the other stuff. Nothing is going to change just because you added the red meat and you're still eating wheat or you're still eating chicken or you're still eating the other potatoes. Okay? Blood type B benefits from cultured dairy. If you do not know what your blood type is, and if it goes off on Instagram, just go find me on YouTube. It's the same name, Mama Trey Wilbon. If you do not know what your blood type is, go to Amazon and get the Eldon blood typing kit. You'll find out in 5 minutes. It costs you like $10. Okay? Just go get the Eldon blood typing kit. Because if somebody says, I think my blood type, just go confirm it, okay? Blood type B benefits from cultured dairy products. Cultured dairy products is sour cream, Greek yogurt, ricotta cheese, kefir, cottage cheese, mozzarella cheese, farmer's cheese, feta cheese, and paneer. All the good cheeses, okay? Those cheeses act like probiotics and prebiotics in our gut. Lucky. Try to get cultured dairy products into your body every day in some way, shape, or form. And with all this cottage cheese, all these cottage cheese recipes on the market, it ain't gonna be hard. Okay. What is the protein for blood type B? Number one thing, lamb. Lamb, goat, mutton, venison, rabbit. Okay, there's more than just beef in red meat. The other red meats is what blood type B benefits from. I ordered your Eating by Blood Type guide, much better, and it's like, good. That's all we can do. You also benefit from lots of fish: salmon, halibut, cod, sardines, mackerel. Okay, so add those in once in a while as well. What's going to improve your liver function? Mustard greens, beet greens, green tea, licorice root tea. I drink green tea and licorice root tea every day. Every single day. Even when y'all don't see me on live, I still drink a pot of tea every day. Okay. Green tea benefits everybody. It naturally thins out your blood. It is anti-aging. It's so many benefits to green tea. Please add it to your repertoire. Okay. Also, parsnips, curry powder, and ginger root. You're welcome. So what is going to help with that alpha glucosidase bacteria? Mushrooms, silver dollar, enoki, and maitake, whey protein shakes. I sell whey protein shakes. Y'all need to, especially if you're diabetic, you need to add whey protein shakes to your lifestyle, okay? Blueberries, Brussels sprouts, blackberries, and grapes. Get y'all some protein shakes off the site. Add you some blueberries. We got so many damn bags of blueberries in that freezer downstairs. It's ridiculous. And what is going to make your gut bacteria super happy as a blood type B? Brewer's yeast, molasses, and cabbage. Get you some sauerkraut. Get you some kimchi. Make you some smothered cabbage. Get that cabbage in you. Okay? We're done with blood type B. We're on to blood type AB. I'm going to lose y'all in like 8 minutes. Okay. Blood type AB is a hybrid of A and B. So we have both A and B antigens on our red blood cells. So we have a lot of the issues that blood type B and blood type A have. Okay. So what do we deal with? Lectin sensitivity, bad gut issues, stress. We are naturally stressed the fuck out. So people are like, oh, I don't want to stress you. Honey, I stay stressed. The deal is my blood pressure don't get up from stress. Stress motivates me to get up and do what I need to do. Okay. So here are the foods that are jacking us up. Number one thing, chicken. Chicken was literally killing me. Like, okay. Also corn, haddock, flounder. Listen to all these beans: kidney beans, mung beans, chickpeas. Did y'all know that chickpeas stop insulin production in your body just like corn? Also, chickpeas are very high in saturated fat. It's not worth the squeeze. It's not worth that protein squeeze y'all think y'all getting from it. It's whack. Okay. Fats, I am coming. Ugh. Sesame, sunflower seeds, lima beans, black beans, fava beans, black-eyed peas, and buckwheat give us all of that inflammation, swollen and painful joints, gut issues, skin issues, neurological problems, and hormonal fluctuations. I'm glad you found me too. What is messing up our gut bacteria? Oranges. Again, oranges are bad for every single blood type. Also, camembert cheese, bananas, distilled liquor, dextrose, sucrose, fructose, all sugars. We can't. We can't tolerate sugar either. Also, guar gum, guava, mangoes, carrageenan, cornstarch, sago, azuki beans, radishes, rhubarb, sorghum, and Jerusalem artichokes. And what is adding extra stress to our life? Sorghum, sucrose, dextrose, carrageenan, distilled liquor, acacia, coffee, aspartame, and pork. Anytime I eat a bunch of sugar or some pork or I feel like I'm coming down with the flu. So I just don't do it. What's going to turn all of this around for us? The number one thing is to block that lectin sensitivity. It's cultured dairy. So we also benefit from Greek yogurt, feta cheese, farmer's cheese, mozzarella cheese. I try to get some cheese or any type of cultured dairy into my system at least 4 or 5 times a week. What's the protein for blood type AB? Turkey. We are the only blood type that benefits from turkey. The only one. Okay. Also, we benefit from cod, eggs, tuna, salmon, sardines, grouper, tofu, and tempeh. So just like blood type A, we benefit from tofu as well. I have 3 freezers full of tofu. What is going to improve that cell signaling? Cell signaling is cells carry messages throughout the body. And in blood type AB, our cell signals will get off, meaning like cells are supposed to tell your body to release insulin and all these other things. Well, there are foods that throw that off. Okay. So what is going to improve that is watermelon, curry powder, figs, garlic, onions, cranberries, green tea, eggplant, cherries, plums, olive oil, peanuts that I don't eat, walnuts that I no longer eat, walnut oil, and blackberries. I probably get about 3 to 4 of these in my system. Definitely garlic, definitely onions. I got a big old watermelon on my thing, cranberries for sure. And I bought some cherries yesterday. So I try to keep them. Okay. And what's going to make our gut bacteria super happy? Mushrooms, silver dollar, portobello, enoki, and maitake, miso, cabbage, kefir, amaranth, dandelion greens, watercress, and brewer's yeast. Hey, nice to see you too. We're done, guys. We beat the 4-hour time limit. So if you're not in the Facebook group, go and join the group. The group is called Heal by Blood Type. When you join, definitely click on files so you can download the first recipe book for your blood type. You also I have 1 minute and 57 seconds left. Also, you get 15% off your blood type support supplements on CE Organics. The Detox teas are on sale. I took the price down to $16.99. They're usually $19.99. So I'm going to put the price back up tomorrow. So go and get them today. Okay. And then we have 150 different products to support your blood type journey. So when you go to the site, definitely type in the search bar your blood type so it can bring up all the products that are available to you. Hey, thank you, Shivani. All right, guys, I'm going. The name of the Facebook group is Heal by Blood Type. Okay. So I may not be here tomorrow because I'm going to sit and work on Black Sheep Game Room so we can open the casino by Friday. Okay. I love you guys, and I'll see you again on Wednesday. Bye. Bye. Bye, YouTube.